Welcome, everybody, to the Journeymen Lounge podcast.
You better be praying to God because, you're 14 and losses in a row. You're going to need Jesus.
Am I wrong?
I thought you were pretty wrong, yeah.
Welcome to the Journeymen Lounge podcast, 100th episode. Guys, we did it.
One hundo.
We did it. Give me a
Clink.
cheers, gentlemen.
Yeah.
We're going to do a ceremonial cheers right now.
Incredible.
This is Woj, Ryan, and Bobby. We've been doing this for quite a long time now. I'm going to also ask everybody to grab a ceremonial chip.
Oh, maybe I should avoid that.
Yeah.
I just got injured by one, so.
Open your eyes, Bobby.
All right.
Cheers as well,
Cheers.
gentlemen.
Uh-huh.
On the mic.
I'm all over the place.
Tastes so good once it hits your lips.
I mean, Jewel still. Come on, man. Where's the sponsorship at? Been doing this 100 episodes. This is bullshit.
We'd love a Jewel sponsorship. Shit.
This is bullshit. This is
All
bullshit. All right, so, we've been doing this for a while. I mean, it's been almost like 2 years. We started in the middle of football season last year. 2 years ago? I don't even know
I
how
think
long.
it's like 2.
Yeah. So it's been a minute. We've
Yeah,
we've
about 2
been
years, yeah.
recording quite a lot of shit. So before we get into the pied de resistance, the fantasy football and all this stuff, let's go through a little bit of a down memory lane. I mean, from doing the podcast for so long, guys, like what sticks out to you was there a favorite episode, like something happened or anything that jumps out to you like, this is why we did it. This is why it was fucking great.
I mean, personally, for me, when we started doing the movie reviews, Bobby had some list on his phone.
Yeah, it was 100 movies that are
and I listen to movie review podcasts, so I kind of always wanted to do that anyway.
right up your alley.
So I kind of just like took a little bit from their thing, a little bit of my own thing, and made our own
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, doing that. The Prisoners was the first one.
I will just mention that we technically did a mini review of Tombstone
Right.
because
We did.
Ryan
Yeah.
had not seen it
I
to
had-
that
at the
point,
time, yeah.
and then we had gone in. Now I probably will go through and add in episode 4 or whatever from that stuff. I mean, honestly, dude, some of the guests, in my opinion,
Have been great.
I really have loved everybody from one of the first couple episodes where we were doing it in Jeremy's backyard with
That was cool.
his neighbors and a couple other buddies watching. I think that was a Chicago-Washington game.
Yes.
Where that was the Chicago-Washington game where they won like 44-20.
Yeah, they blew them out. Yeah.
Not the last year where they fucking Hail Mary up your ass,
I remember that one.
But yeah, the guests, and I just want to shout out to the guys who have been on.
We
And,
appreciate you.
Again, we definitely appreciate you coming on. We want to extend out. I mean, we're in, I think, a collective like 6 or 7 different fantasy football leagues.
Easy.
I'm
in 4.
3.
I'm in 4. So I mean, and obviously we're in a couple of the shared 1-3 penis wine. But again, the invite stands. So I will tell anybody that I'm in a fantasy football league with. If you want to come on, the mic's open. We got the 4th spot,
yeah.
and we would love to have somebody just come in and just go, hey, this is how fantasy football is going. Bobby, what about you? Favorite moments or a moment that
I kind
sticks
of liked
out?
some of our odd segments that we did. We made our own drinks. Cocktail hour was fun. And then sandpaper hour. So I know that I was the combatant or the pretty much person that had strong opinions one way or another. But it gave us a different flavor because I've always been peppering those in different comments, different things. But I liked cocktail hour and sandpaper hour. I thought that was kind of a fun little twist.
Well, if anybody watches the Instagram, you had Doug throwing a little bit of little jab to Bobby about his takes on Alicia Keys.
Yeah, he
And,
did.
Yeah, that was awesome.
But,
My own dad just...
in general, the sandpaper hour was fucking really fun. And again, I know that we will do another one. Obviously, frame the questions a little bit better. I think we'll provide a little bit better discourse in that. But again, I mean, the little trip down memory lane in terms of just moments. I don't know if anybody had a good one, but I definitely will key on, and I'll get into it in a second, though. Just like the movie list that we've gone through, I mean, of the movies that we've picked, and I think we've done
I think we've done a good job spreading it out.
I want to say around 45 to 50. We haven't
Sounds
done them
right.
every.
Yeah.
And those movies, as I was going through and doing a little thing on it, I can't believe the movies that we chose, and I was like, these are fucking the greatest movies. Like, I don't care what anything says. But Ryan, what you got?
I was gonna say, besides definitely the movie reviews, the Kick of Optimism or Destiny.
Oh,
or
yeah.
That was so fun. And Woj, I think given if the wind wasn't as crazy that day, I'd possibly see him making it.
It was fucking so
It was so
cold
cold.
and windy that day.
And then we went to IHOP
We went to
afterwards.
IHOP
That was good.
and,
Yeah.
that was a good
I
time.
felt like Robbie Good as Gold trying to kick in that monster. What was it, tornado? Remember that one where ball went up like this and went in a 90-degree angle?
There had to been like 40-mile-an-hour winds that
The
day.
funny
like
part
30.
was you brought the camera, you didn't charge it, as I recall.
Okay.
And
I get it.
Aaron
That's
got-
on my bad.
Aaron got pissed off. It was
And
kind of
hey,
funny.
man,
And shout out to Aaron. He
Yeah.
helped us start us all. Hey.
I mean, dude.
Clinks.
This is.
We'll do clink for Aaron.
Yeah,
There you
this
go.
is absolutely a love child of Aaron really getting the
Wheels going on
groundwork
this,
going and really providing, some of the equipment early on, telling me how to do this shit. So, man, I got big props up to Aaron. He will be on again. I know that he will. He wanted to be here for the 100th, but unfortunately scheduling conflict. So it is what it is. But
happens.
again, Aaron, we love you, and we will see you on the Journeymen Lounge podcast again. So I think it's just kind of interesting to see as we go through, and this is why I did these ratings of the movie by Rotten Tomatoes, and IMDb was somewhat similar in terms of their percentages here. Now, who would you think had the lowest percentage of a pick? Who do you think out of us three
As far as Rotten Tomatoes?
on Rotten
And
Tomatoes?
then compile your percentages and then your average. I get it.
But I'm just saying, who do you think scored the lowest on a single film? And I know the film will
Oh, a
surprise you.
single film.
Oh,
Single
Single
film.
film.
Single
Oh,
film.
other than collectively.
In terms
I think
of,
Woj with Halloween Town.
okay,
Yeah, that's a good
That's a
guess.
good. I would say in average, because we picked a lot of favorite movies, all of our averages were right around the same. They weren't.
I was gonna say I think like most of mine were pretty good, except for like there's some like obviously like Adam Sandler comedies that are like we love, but maybe Rotten Tomatoes would be
Sure.
a lower score. So
And I
that's what
took
was
the
thinking.
Rotten Tomato score, not the fan score, because the
Okay.
fan score seemed to always be like
Yeah, the
it's
critic
a
score you took.
90 critic
Yeah.
score. There,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah, I would probably guess Halloween Town would
Halloween
probably
Town?
be...
Jumping on my boat, huh?
Well, I can't think of another like even though like, for example, I didn't like as much the what was the 40s one we did.
Maltese Falcon.
Maltese Falcon.
Probably has a fantastic Rotten Tomatoes.
99%
right,
on
so,
Rotten Tomatoes.
See,
Unbelievable.
told
Exactly.
you. Told you.
Unbelievable.
Thank you. Feel validated.
All right, so you guys both went Halloween Town.
Yeah.
I shockingly chose myself, but for a different movie.
Which
I
one?
thought Semi-Pro.
No, everyone
Because,
likes Semi-Pro.
well, that's
Come
the thing.
on.
It's a critic's choice.
It's a cult class. Yeah.
And they panned that one horrifically. The one that's super shocking, Bad Boys 2.
I knew it. Yeah.
Got a 23 as well.
I was gonna say Bad Boys 2 for me was probably gonna be the worst.
How?
What does that reinforce? Maybe Sandpaper Hour. This is a nice validation for Bobby.
Well,
Thank
again,
you.
as
Thank
I
you.
said,
Thank you.
because of the percentages,
you.
I mean, Ryan, I think you were technically lower. I didn't tally all of them up, but Bobby, you weren't like killing it. You weren't like at a 99%. It just was like everybody was in the 70 to 80s because y'all had some that dipped below.
May I interject really quick?
You
You
may.
may. You may. He's pissed off.
No, because like my movies aren't like critically acclaimed movies. They're movies that people like and enjoy to watch. No one's popping on the Maltese Falcon on a Saturday night and cracking a few beers open. I'm just saying.
Cultural people do.
Bad
but
Boys 2, I know it's not going to be good critically, but a lot of people like Bad Boys 2. It's
So,
entertaining as shit.
I get it. You're Pabst Blue Ribbon,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm a nice, vineyard, 80 years old, having a good
You're
wine.
like a
Yeah.
waste of money.
Yeah,
and I'm
exactly.
a good drink.
PBR, yeah, right to
I
jail.
mean, yeah, I think if you win with the fan score, your
just
movies, Ryan, probably would have been up there. I mean, this is also exactly the reason why I don't trust these scores and why
bad.
anybody uses this as a barometer is crazy. Jingle All the Way is a Christmas movie
That one sucks.
through
so
and
I
through.
bet for
That got a
score.
20%. So I mean, that was even worse than again.
That was one of our
worse
higher viewed
in,
episodes too.
in Bad Boys 2. I mean, like. There's just a lot below, which I think is actually a critically,
love that
a
movie, yeah.
critically
That
like
got
actually
low?
a well oiled machine of a
I
movie.
thought it was a great
that got a
movie.
56%.
Wow.
That was one of my favorite reviews we did.
You know, Eurotrip, 47%.
Yeah.
That's a fantastic
Come on,
comedy.
Euro
I
Trip.
say most of the Adam Sandler ones are probably low or lowish,
Sure.
middle.
You know, one that I honestly was shocked was like one of the later ones, Burnt. Got 29%. So really, to them, was not a great
That doesn't shock
movie.
me.
I think hold on. I thought it was a little bit better than that.
Better than
I would-
29.
Yeah, I would at least put it in the 30s,
Maybe like
40s.
maybe like 40.
Yeah.
I would
So,
say.
you know, I wanted to bring it up a little bit, but in reality, these fucking,
Maltese.
you know,
baby.
these ratings don't mean shit. So I just want people to know, like, hey, don't go off the ratings, go off the movie itself. And honestly, if all of us are rating it high, you know that it's going to be a good movie. So, you know, you know that you want to have that up there. I am actually
That's a
getting
cool
a
assessment,
call.
though. Yeah.
So we are going to
Take it quick.
pause it for right now. We'll come back with fantasy football in 1 second.
I feel validated. I'm just saying.
And the Journeymen Lounge podcast returns. Had to go get some wings.
Yep.
We ordered it. I would say, as we frequently have done in the podcast, pan the tactics of the driver. Ryan, why don't you elaborate on
Well, being
rookie mistake?
working at a restaurant, also being a former delivery driver, I have many experiences in this field.
Great intro.
Put on the gla-
Yeah. So, I don't know. Did the driver not call you, or did he call you?
Okay, so the driver did call me,
Okay.
but my issue comes in with
He didn't buzz the building.
he didn't buzz it, and he
Yeah.
goes, the names aren't on there, but I told him the number. The number
See,
is 10.
that was going to ask you that.
One,
Okay.
you count.
Now, if you told him the number, and they should have that in the ticket notes.
Yeah, they do.
And then they should be able to buzz it and walk their ass up here and knock on the door. Well, that's what I'm saying. A lot of times, Woj is very nice. He walks
jets
down
down there, yeah.
2 floors. Like when I was a driver, we go up to the room.
Yeah.
We buzz us in, unless they say we're going to come down. Then,
Sure.
then that's great.
Yeah.
But otherwise, you're going upstairs or an elevator or whatever. You got to do what you
You're
got to
going
do.
door to
Yeah.
door. And I honestly, I don't care either way. I just think, like, if I'm not picking up on the phone, take a chance, ring the 10th buzzer, and see what happens. You
Yeah.
know,
I mean, if he has the apartment number.
That's fair. Let's not overdwell on the
Like
fact that
it's just
this
like
guy messed up.
it's one thing if like he buzzed it and we didn't get it or the buzz didn't work or something.
we're outside.
All right, but like you should always like first things first, knock on the door,
Give
ring
it
the
a try.
doorbell or
Right.
buzz, phone call secondary, and then you go from there. Like I
mean,
don't know.
If I'm being honest, I'm not giving the shout out to the place, just regardless. Now we will give a shout out to the pizza that we have at a certain point.
Yeah.
But
Well, there'll be a photo.
I'm not gonna give a shout out to this place for just the general sense that they are a middle of the road place. I got them because they're easy. I knew that I could get it here.
And the
at
wings
7,
are decent. Yeah.
and they're decent.
The
So,
wings.
so that's why we took a quick break, though. But you know, again, we took the first 10 minutes to kind of reminisce, and you know, again, I just want to say this is dope to be doing this stuff with you guys for 100 episodes, and here's to 100 more for sure.
Hey, yeah. I
Don't
hope we have
always
some
gotta-
fun guests. We've had an artist on. We've had a watch expert on. We've had a few different fun guests to
Dave.
join us. Yeah.
Dave Mars, baby, check out his page. I'll put his page in the
Juice.
thing or the Instagram.
Juice was fun. Juice.
K Town, Kevin.
Ken definitely wants to come back. So did Kevin.
I liked your one friend.
Serge was fun.
Serge is good. Obviously, Josh. We did the Matrix with us. My
Josh,
yeah.
right?
Matrix review. That was good.
Yeah, he was with me on the bachelor party.
What's his name? AJ was on my Uncle Buck one, and then he left during
mid-
Woj's Pineapple Express review.
It is
Right.
what it is.
That's
man.
okay. I'm just saying. That's how I remember.
All right, we're gonna knock you a little bit, AJ. I hope he watches.
It's all right. He wants to come back on. So
It was
good on him.
That was one of the better reviews too. My
Right.
better
So
movies.
Love that one. My favorite movie.
you know, again, I don't want to take 2 hours to go down memory lane. I'm gonna throw some stuff in. The best part is that we got some new shit coming out. So like this should look completely different.
Yeah.
Obviously we're doing a little bit of nice background, a little bit different. We got some of our sick jerseys. I mean,
Yeah.
just guys take 2 seconds to go and pick one that you really are digging.
Yeah.
I'll go with the Walter Payton that I got. It's kind of behind Bobby, but
Mine or anybody's.
anybody's. Which one you got?
I love the O'Neal one. I'll say
Say,
that one. That's
if-
pretty
If
sweet.
we're going mine, I'm going to go
Magic.
either Shaq or Vince Carter here.
Vince Carter, man. Come on.
If I'm going not mine, I'm going to go with Bobby's, one of his Kenny Powers
Kenny
ones.
Powers.
Probably
The
the, probably the
Seamen
Mexican League one.
Or the
Yeah, the
Mexican League
Charos
one.
or the Mermen. Yeah. And then
Merman right there.
We got
Oh,
Jordan. We got classic
Shout
Jordan on
out.
this too.
I brought one for Adam right here. Dallas
Clark,
Clark.
shout out, baby.
Dallas Clark.
There you go.
We know Adam watches it. So
We appreciate
Without-
you, Adam. I'm not trading my tight end. All right.
without further ado, it's fantasy fucking football season.
Yes.
And Bobby's in the league now.
Doctor.
Ryan's in the league. May the best man win. Let's go.
I plan on it.
Let's
Go
go
fuck-
through
go
a little
fuck
bit
yourselves.
let's go through a little bit of draft.
Yep, we can go through it.
In terms of, for me, I'm going to kind of focus a little bit more on the 3 penis wine draft. I would say just pick one. Don't go into a bunch of them. But the big money league, I was hungover as fuck from Bobby's bachelor party, which we'll get into at a later time. So I'm not going to really go in too much onto that. But that was a great time too.
That was a fun time. Yeah.
For me,
We'd
I
love to have
had
you there,
the 6th pick. I think this was the draft where Puka Nakua was selected first overall by Bronson, and he was
Man
a
of his word.
Man of his word, and so that left Gibbs to kind of fall to me at 4. Again, what I'm going to call the infamous finger slip with Zay Flowers. You guys were here for that,
Yeah.
and I chose Zay Flowers over. I think I was looking at
What a great pick.
DJ Moore or somebody else. I got DJ Moore anyway, but in general, I'm digging my team. I enjoy it a little bit. Let's go to one of you guys though for what did the draft bring you? And again, make sure you tell me which league is this.
Well, I'm just going to talk about the same league.
Yeah,
Alright,
3
three
penis
penis
wine,
wine.
baby.
Cool.
3 penis wine league. I had the 7th pick, which is right after you. I think this might have been my best draft of all of them. I mean, like obviously, like the one league is like a 10-team league, so that team's
Yeah.
going to be stronger.
Sure.
That's
But-
stacked, yeah.
But with the 12-team leagues, I think I did better in this one and the big one. I think I did okay in the big one, but in the big one I had the 12th pick, so it's a little different when you're picking back to back. You have to wait like 25 picks in between. So yeah, this one 7. I went first with. Should I go for my?
Yeah,
go
just
on.
do a few, yeah.
Went with Genty first, then came back, got Chase Brown. Thankfully, he was sitting there. That was
That's
awesome.
a nice pickup. I think he's going to do well.
Got my guy Lamar. Got him in every league. Next
Oh
pick,
man, you're on Lamar across the league, man. I can't do that. I can't double up too much when I can, or if I could avoid it.
Ken Walker the 3rd and the 4th. Then I got my first receiver finally in the 5th with DK Metcalf. Then I just went kind of just a bunch of receiver heavy. Tet McMillan, Emeka Egbuka in the 7th. I'm high on him.
Then I got Eli Manning in the 12th. Oh,
That
big
mouth
dummy.
breather.
Tyler Warren in the 8th. Debo in the 9th. Keon Coleman, Josh Downs, Cedric Tillman, Ollie Gore in the 2nd. Giants D.
I like Debo. I
and-
think Debo is going to be a sneaky pick for this
Yeah.
year, but it's going to be one of those picks where it's like you're going to consider him for flex, but at the same time, there might be a better matchup where you're going to see someone on your bench like maybe.
So like this league, I waited on receiver, but I think it worked out. I like the value I got in the middle rounds. I like the guys they were sitting there more than I did. Like the running backs there. Like I feel like getting the 2 running backs right away, going double hero RB, was a strategy I like to employ. And I wanted to do it actually in the big league, but Woj took the guy I was hoping was going to be there, so I wound up going receiver running back in that one. But overall, I like my team. I have a lot more rookies than I thought I would.
Yeah, you have a lot of rookies.
But I like betting on
Keep going.
upside. I think it's better to be early to the party than late, so to
Sure.
speak. And maybe they won't pan out in the beginning, but I think by the middle or end of the year, I think they're going to come on. And I think even some of the guys in the early part have good opportunity to make waves. So I'm excited. I think I got a pretty balanced team, pretty good team.
I'll go on mine. I felt I was starting 3, right? I think I was pick 3, and Saquon fell to me obviously due to that Bronson number 1 pick.
Oh yeah, Bronson took Puka Nakua number 1
So
overall.
Chase went next, and then I was able to snag Saquon. But my 2-3, very happy with what I was able to kind of round out my team with. I got Daniels, quarterback, Washington. I think he's going to have another great year, and then Bowers for a tight end. So it's like I don't have to think about that outside of a bye week. Done. And then as you mentioned, I got some serviceable. I got a 2nd-year Worthy, who's not. I think he's going to be number 1. It's got to be for Mahomes.
At least till Rashee Rice comes back.
And even then, I still think he has better skill set than Rice.
I mean, you're going to have to see when a guy comes back from a 6-week absence. It's going to be interesting to see, is he going to be just an immediate starter coming back, or are you still going to have 2 more sustainable weeks from Xavier Worthy?
I think Worthy is good. The only thing that just worries me is that Patrick Mahomes likes to spread the ball around usually.
He does,
but they're a great offense. So you hope that he's going
they're a
to
scoring
one.
team, exactly. And I know Pacheco's going to be kind of taking a lot of reps as well. But I think what's really going to help me out down the stretch is Connor. I think Arizona is now starting to develop a little momentum. And I got a great defense. I got the Denver D, and I was able to pick up Cooper Kupp. I know a lot of people are hesitant on Kupp, but they have Njigba as the number one, I guess, or number one, number two. But Cooper Kupp's still Cooper Kupp. Like, the guy doesn't drop anything, and he's going to get a lot of looks, I think.
I mean, you got Sam Darnold throwing to him, so at least he's got a responsible quarterback.
And I have a halfway decent bench. So, like I said, I'm excited to see what I could do, but I'm hoping that my stars come out and play.
Yeah, I was going to say, too, I also ended up dropping – I had the Giants D, dropped them for the Packers D because they got Micah Parsons.
Yeah, Micah Parsons, baby.
So
You're probably
I grabbed
one of
him
the
in
first
another.
on that train. When'd you pick that guy up at 4 a.m.?
Like – well, I don't know. Like, I think the night of or whenever after.
I did the same thing. I got rid of I had the Chargers, I think, and I was just on them. And I picked up the Green Bay Packers. Let's go,
Although
Parsons.
I'm a little worried though because he needs back shots or something, or shots
Who
in his
knows?
back. Or,
Parsons.
Back shots mean something
I
else.
know.
In
I
today's
said that. Yeah.
Clip it.
Clip it. There you go.
He
needs shots.
injections in his
There
back.
you go.
Or
We could say it a
whatever.
lot.
Are you talking about
Different ways.
Micah? Okay, well, whatever.
I hope
But,
Micah Parsons sees this and is like, I'm going to kill that.
I'm going to get 5 sacks and a strip fumble.
I think they're going to be fucked. They were already a good defense without him.
Right,
now with him, it's going to be like to me like when the Bears got Khalil Mack.
It shuts
And,
down
like,
that
that
side
kinda-
of like that.
yeah.
You know, they usually go opposite. That changes things. Now you could overpress on the other end.
I mean, the season is in its infancy, so there is a lot
I got
of
Dak
this.
in one league too, which I mean you're a big Cowboys fan, so I'm curious if I'm going to start him or Bo Nix. I'm not starting Dak right away, but he's on the team.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say something different.
It's all right. I know.
So the season, it's in its infancy. So like all of these are just kind of predictions in general. I would say that I hate to try and put a Bears win total out there right now. I mean, I put $20 on them, going, I think 9 wins. I think that's doable currently. That was also before the Micah Parsons trade, in which now you have 2 tougher games, infinitely more than a team without Micah Parsons. So the Micah Parsons trade definitely shakes up the NFC North, but overall the Bears are putting together a much better lineup offensively than we've seen in a lot of years. It just remains to be seen, like, what's going to happen. I don't want to go like, well, they can do, like, again, a shout out, but like, not a shout out, but like a fuck you. I hate when people go like, all right, we're going to predict the Bears schedule. Win, loss. You're like, you have no fucking idea.
I'll say this: the Bears will pull off, I think, 1 or 2 incredible wins against a competitive team, but they're also going to drop 1 or 2 losses to like a Miami or a fucking
shit sippers.
or an Oakland or Las Vegas. It's going to happen. You guys just know how to be heartbreakers.
Play down to the competition.
I would
for
say
sure.
I'd maybe give you 9. I think
9 is like the
I think
level
it's
that
manageable.
They
I'd
could
probably
attain.
take the under. I think you guys might sneak 8.
They also have to keep. Everybody has to be.
You're
healthy
playing against
otherwise.
Minnesota, Green Bay, and Detroit twice.
Toughest division in the NFL.
There's 6.
No doubt
right
about
there.
it. Ryan, just throw out a prediction though. What do you think Bears are at?
8 or 9.
8 or 9?
Yeah, I
Kind of the same vein.
mean, it just like it really depends on Caleb Williams
I got a
and
Dunze.
Ben Johnson's offense, how the pieces work, how he works in the offense is a big. This is a big year for Caleb Williams. Like, he needs to step up. I mean, he had a decent, like, he didn't have a great year, but his stats weren't bad. But his play could have been a lot better. So we need to see more consistent play, and hopefully now having a more offensive-minded coach and a better,
Thank you.
more hands-on
yeah.
coach will help that because. We took this guy over Jaden Daniels, who looked pretty fucking good.
Yeah, definitely.
So
Rookie of the year, right?
yeah, but it'll be interesting to see too how he uses the running backs. Like, is DeAndre Swift
I think that's your weaker
going to be
part
the
of your
Jahmyr
game.
Gibbs, or is there going to be a David Montgomery? Is it going to, and who is it going to be? Is it going to be Roshan Johnson? Is it going to be Monungai? Or is it going to be whatever? We don't know. And then does a Dunze take a step up now that Keenan Allen's gone? How is Luther Burden going to look in the slot? He's quick and he can do things. And obviously Colston Loveland, getting him and Komet having dual tight ends, that should hopefully
That's going to
do
open
work
up
for
the
us.
offense,
So,
I think,
yeah.
incredibly.
Yeah, I think, again, the Bears season has a lot of hope right now, but, again, I'm a Bears fan, so I'm not putting all the chips in the
I
basket.
will say, though, I'm happy, and I think I said it before, that we improved the offensive line. So I know they got Parsons, obviously. We're going to need that
But you
improved
guys
offensive
won't be
line.
running for your lives on normal plays. I get
Yeah.
it.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, again, this is going to be a staple of doing the fantasy talk, especially Three Penis Wine, especially when we have head-to-head matchups between the three of us, is going to be fucking awesome.
Can't wait.
I do just want to mention the trophies that we have, and a shout out definitely to Scuba in the other league that we have. What is that called? The League of Assholes?
The League of Assholes, which
Right.
is coincidentally in Matthew Barry's like their NBC Peacock League, which we were called that before them. We didn't have no affiliation
Fuck
with them.
you, Matthew Barry. I'm just.
But yeah, we're also the League of Assholes.
That'd be funny if
So,
he actually checks us out.
Scuba is a goddamn gem.
Yeah.
Gem or gem? It's
Gem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing. You know, whatever.
So he bought a bunch of random trophies and fucking assigned them all these different awards. Mine is the Icarus for
I like
the
it. I love the
season
name.
high score, and then unfortunately, just like Icarus, I crashed and burned in the playoffs.
In the playoffs, yep.
And these are a baseball woman, a softball woman, and a
Baseball
guy.
Volleyball.
And Brian, what you got?
I got a volleyball trophy, which commemorates the
trade.
worst trade of the year.
Which was
I traded Scuba. Now this is around week. This is like the deadline, like the last week. So it was like week 12 or 11.
11, yeah.
Week 11. I traded in Bucky Irving for DeAndre Hopkins, who was on the Chiefs at the time. Now, let me
Problems.
say, in my defense, at the time,
My defense.
I had a bunch of roster issues where injuries were there, and I couldn't use the IR spot.
So you were forced.
Because they weren't, Mike Evans was hurt, and they weren't putting him on IR, but he was out for like 5 weeks. So I needed to fill the gap. I needed something else on a running back. So Dan offered me Najee Harris for him, which I was like, I don't know, but like at the time I'm like, I don't know if Mike Evans is gonna fucking play. So took Najee Harris, and then I was like, all right, well Bucky Irving was like in a 3-way timeshare with Rashad White and Sean Tucker. So it was like he was like kind of producing, but he's only getting like 40% of the snaps. So I was like, I just want to get him out of here. DeAndre Hopkins just joined the Chiefs. He had like a great game like the week before.
So you were on the hype.
So I was like, all right, I have more flexibility with my lineup if I do this. And then, of course, he blew up afterwards. But it is what it is.
And we got a fun game tonight. We got a NFC East. We got Dallas at Philly. Philly being the Super Bowl champs. Thursday Night Football here for our 100th podcast. I would have loved to be at this game right now. I think it'd be quite a sensation to be there.
tickets were outrageous.
I bet they were
It's
incredible.
gonna be a cowboy beatdown
I really think it.
I mean, it's very possible there, but
without Micah, especially.
so let's kind of keep going on fantasy though
Yep.
a little bit though. Just in terms of, because when we're going to be watching the game, and we're going to kind of be doing a little bit of intro there while we're doing the movie review, which is going to be fucking sick.
Can't wait.
But in terms of like the draft, and then was there any guy that you were like, I think he should be there when I'm picking, but he just wasn't, and you were like, fuck, I don't know. I'm going with a guy that I don't.
I was trying to get
necessarily
Hampton,
love.
but he got scooped up before it
couple
got me.
times. Well, in the big league, Woj took Josh Jacobs at the 10. I was counting on getting 2 running backs, him being one of them at the 12th turn. I was going to get him and Chase Brown probably.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
So then I was going to go dual running backs. to
Dual
start.
running backs right out of the
He
gate.
took him, and then Malik Neighbors is sitting there. So I was like, well, I love Malik Neighbors.
Right.
I'm going to take him, and then I took Chase Brown.
He's at a discount. That guy, Neighbors, should be further up on the list.
And then as far as that draft goes, also, like, I waited so long on tight end. I waited too long. I thought that, well, people are taking 2 tight ends also, which is ridiculous, by the way. But it's fine. Your prerogative to do whatever you want. But, hey, it's Mac.
Yeah, we got Mac from It's Always Sunny singing.
Every time I wanted to take a tight end, it wasn't a good time. Like, they had
Right.
just all went, the tier or whatever. And then I was like, okay, well, there's like these mediocre guys. I could take any one of them. I'll just pick one of them. And then, like, they all went again. And then the one time I was going to get into Njoku again, Woj took him.
Nice.
2 picks
Good pickup.
before.
Good pickup.
So then I ended up waiting till like the 11, 12 when I got Goddard and Ertz. But I already dropped Ertz anyway. So hopefully Goddard, he's in a good offense. And I'm not like enamored with it, but honestly, I usually stream the tight end position anyway. So we'll see how it is.
I would say I is in a keeper league, and
I hate keeper leagues. Fuck that.
a guy that I went with Puka because again in a one you're keeping one person, it is everybody else is thrown back into the pool. I had who the fuck was the guy before that? But there was so many people on the board, and then they kept kind of coming off, and I was so stupid, I forgot that it was a keeper league. So I'm like, this guy's picking blah, blah, blah. Like, none of the top 12 picks But I would probably go with I think it was a Malik Neighbors, where I was like, he could fall to me. I think it was at 7. And then right before I think he got picked at like 5. And I'm like, well, Puka's there. I'm not discounting Puka. I just would have liked to see Malik Neighbors, especially because I was like really high on him last year.
Sure.
And I never was able to trade for him. I was never able to pick him where it made sense. So that was a guy where I'm kind of like, love to fucking get him, but am I going to reach at the first overall pick? Fuck no. Like, I'm not,
Yeah, I was happy he fell to me in the 1 draft. I thought he was going to be gone for sure, and I was going to have to choose between, like, Nico Collins and Puka and
Nico's good, don't get me
whatever.
wrong. But
That's why, going into the day, I like,
Sure.
I'm like, 2 running backs. It's going to be 2 running backs.
I have a conundrum I want to toss your way real quick as we're talking fantasy.
Well, hold on. Before that, did you have a guy that was there?
Oh,
or
yeah, no. Your brother, the whole, for the 3 Penis wine, he sniped a few of mine. Hampton was one that I was targeting. Harvey was another one I was targeting. I think I can imagine only one other, but I was just like, fucking Schroeder, like, really, you son of a bitch?
A lot of snipers out there.
Yeah, so-
Ryan said it like 8 times over the 2 drafts. So that was crazy.
So,
All right, sorry. What's your conundrum?
My conundrum is Green Bay, I mean, they're going to be, powerhouse, probably 12 wins, easy. But I'm wondering who's going to round out the wide receiver core. We got Golden. You have Reed, who has injury. You have Kirk, who's not Kirk, Christian Watson, who's always kind of injury suspect. Or who do you think is going to be stepping up? I guess that'd be my question. Who do you think is going to shine for the Packers wide receiver core?
I mean, if Jaden Reed gets healthy, he's a fucking little sneaky guy to get.
And you have
get
Dobbs.
Points.
I think it's going to be Golden and the 1. Dobbs
Or Kraft,
Dobbs is always on the other outside at the number 2. He's not sexy, but he's always there. I'm just saying, like, he's always like
serviceable. Yeah.
Like, you could flex him if you had to. You don't feel good about it, but he could probably get you like 8 points or something.
Sure.
Like Woj said, Jaden Reed is the most talented. Maybe Golden, we don't know yet.
We don't know yet. I guess that's my thought.
He has a foot fracture. So,
Who does? Reed?
Yeah, he's like in a walking booter, but he's going to play. I don't know. And then Watson's always hurt. He's a deep threat, but he's been hurt his whole career. And then you got what's his face with the stone hands. Who's the other guy you got? The big guy, Contavious Wicks.
Yeah, Wicks.
Yeah.
Wicks.
He's talented as hell, but he can't catch the
Great
ball.
route runner, but yeah, stone hands. So I'm hoping really Kraft and Golden and Reed really show up.
I think fantasy wise, I was very high on Golden Tate somewhat, and I got him in
Golden Tate.
I'm sorry, Golden Tate.
Oh, we're
Matthew-
a few
Golden
years
Tate,
back.
That's
yeah.
my favorite cereal.
Matthew Golden.
Yeah.
I got him in 1 league. I wanted to get him in more than 1, but I got him in at least 1. So I
There you
think
go.
he's going to be a nice play, especially with the lack of players available
Yeah.
right now.
If
to
I'm
them.
being honest, a wide receiver injury to the Green Bay Packers means Josh Jacobs just gets more touches, which I
right,
fucking
which is
love.
like that's why I wanted fucking Jacobs, you son of a bitch.
Well, I mean, at 10, it's like it was the
That's not a bad grab at
it
10.
was, but I'm
No,
saying
it's
it was
not.
the guy.
I
It
was
was
just
the guy
shocked.
that was there
I wanted
that I
it,
was
Woj.
like, he was gonna get 20 carries a game.
I thought you were gonna go Neighbors, honestly, but like when I was like doing it in my head, like over the mock, like okay, he'll take him. I think Woj would probably take Neighbors.
They got Boys of the Men
Yeah, I mean,
singing, too.
I-
This is great. What a Philly game.
I mean, I had just said that again. Neighbors was a guy that I wanted to do. To me, again, at the my first draft strategy is always running back first. I really hate. I got burned with Tyreek Hill like last year, 2 years ago. And I vowed up. I didn't do it all the way up until that point, but I'm like, it's Tyreek Hill. You got to fucking take him. And then he burned me. So I go running back. Doesn't matter who's on the board. I need a running back first, and then we figure it out from there.
Who is a guy or some guys that you
Now
guys?
here's a guy.
Who are some players that you guys are heavily invested in? Where you have them on multiple teams
or multiple leagues, you mean?
For me, I have at least 3. I have Lamar
Go
in
ahead.
every
I have
league.
Chase.
Lamar in every league.
I'm Chase because I drafted first in 2 leagues, and I got Chase.
I have Chase Brown in 2 of the 3.
And Lamar, too. I'm on Lamar's.
I didn't plan on doing this, but I have Ted McMillan in every league and Emeka Ibuka in every league. So I'm highly
you were
invested.
super
You're on
high
a
on those
bouquet,
guys,
baby.
yeah.
I got a Dunze, and you got a bouquet.
McMillan was more about he just kind of was at the right spot every time I would need another receiver. It's like, oh, it's like the middle rounds. He's like the most upside. And then Ibuka I liked. And depending on the draft, like in the big money league, I had to reach a little bit. But
You know what? I'll say this. I got Broncos D in 2 out of 4 leagues. So
Solid D.
Like I said, I'm excited that I think that they're going to continue to perform. And you know what? I think that's a big X factor in a lot of teams that they kind of just low play the defense. But if your defense can throw up double digits, you're already in a good position. Usually defenses, we hope for like a 7 or an 8 if you're like middle of the road defense. But I'm expecting double digits out of Denver. So
I mean, they got Sean Payton. That's a great sign
right. So
there. I got Mike Evans in a couple leagues.
Ooh, on the Evans train, baby. Come on.
Not
He's a red zone
loving.
nightmare, though.
This is the
If
thing
he's
about
healthy.
Mike Evans.
Yeah,
and
if he's
Ryan
healthy.
just alluded to it in the other last year, but the ability of the potential of Mike Evans when he's on the field is like you gotta have
You
him.
got to have him.
But the fact that
Come on.
at any point in the season, his hammies are made of glass, and they could literally shatter to a million pieces. You do start to wonder, and I mean, there's all this bullshit about Terry McLaurin, and they were like, well, we're not going to pay him because he's 32. Mike Evans is like 31 or like 30, right? Like he's up
I
there.
think he's older than McLaurin.
He
Yeah, I
could
was
be
gonna
older
say
than
older.
McLaurin. So it's like that's where my head is like he was there at the pick where I thought like good value, but now I'm definitely like I hope like I'm just like please don't get hurt. Please don't get hurt. Please don't get
And
hurt.
that goes into my loving for Egbuka because I think that Mike Evans is always hurt.
Could go down, yeah.
Godwin's hurt right now, so he's already been working basically as the number 2 receiver, and he can easily be a number 1, I think, like talent-wise, if he needs to step in for these guys who can't play.
I have
I
two
gotcha.
quick questions on you guys. I picked them up in my dad's league that we're co-owners. We have
Yeah,
Chubb,
Dougie
Dougie
Fresh.
Fresh. We have Chubb for Houston. We're going to see how that plays out. But,
Great pick.
Dobbins. I'm curious on what are your thoughts
What
on
even
Chubb
team
and Dobbins?
is J.K. Dobbins?
Broncos.
Denver. He's starting technically.
I think Chubb is a nice, depending on where you drafted him, what
time.
round,
Yeah.
could be a nice pick. If he's like your 4th running back or something, you know, then I
Not
think
into the mic.
it's a good good pick. As far as J.K. Dobbins goes, that's hard to say because like he was very good last year early on for the Chargers, and
Did he
then
get hurt again last year?
I think something happened, but he wasn't as good as he was in like the first like let's say 6 weeks or something. But he could do it again this year for the Broncos, at least
think
early
there's upside.
on.
I think there's upside. That's all.
They have a great running coach like Sean Payton likes, the way he likes to use the running backs. However, you got, RJ Harvey. Just how is that going to unfold? How much?
Right.
What's the split? We don't know, so it's hard to say.
Yeah, I'll say on Nick Chubb, I got him in like the 10th round or something like that.
we got him late too.
And then also on top of it, the disrespect. They didn't even have a sticker for him in there, so I had to write it in.
Ouch.
Also took Plaxico Burst in the 16th, so what's up? But Nick Chubb could pan out very well, but again, you don't really know what's going to happen. Houston normally likes to run the ball, so
Did you guys get your handcuffs? I'll just say that.
Yeah, I got
Ooh, nope.
No.
I got Ray Davis for Buffalo, for James Cook.
I think Pierce grabbing. I think that's what the backup for Brees or what's his name? Not Pierce.
Well,
Braylon Allen.
Allen. We have Braylon Allen. In my one league, I guess that's a big question mark for me. Brees Hall and Braylon
the
Allen.
guys who I have who I would need handcuffs for, their handcuffs aren't good,
Dude,
So
Sorry to interrupt
it's
there.
okay.
This is the first play of the game, and this guy I think just went down with like a season ender. Yeah, non-contact.
who is knee?
Well, it was
Just
kind of
popped his-
contact, but not much. Yeah.
What a terrible start to the season for this guy. I feel for this guy, man.
Buzzkill.
But yeah, we're watching the Philly Dallas game right now. Quick picks, Philly across the board.
Philly.
Yeah, and we
and
do
a landslide.
Woj's wagers.
Yeah,
and I
that's-
got my picks.
Hopefully, a nice Dallas Goddard game.
Yeah, that's what I was going to get into.
And
I like that you're so hopeful.
I don't have a choice. He was
I
the
know.
only tight end that was there. Who was the best one?
I got a 3-legger, CeeDee Lamb over 71.5, Saquon 90 rushing yards, and then A.J. Brown 50 receiving yards. Quick for plus 338.
So I got a
what do you got?
4-legger. I got Saquon over 70. Saquon 1 touchdown. Devonta Smith 4 receptions and 5.5 point spread for Eagles.
Woj's Wagers, Bobby Betts coming to you all season long. I say, without further ado, we good on fantasy for right now?
Yeah, we're good. I think we covered it. I'm excited about this game. We'll see how it all plays out.
I think what we're going to do... Go ahead.
I was like, we can talk about like the next time, maybe the big money league a little bit more. We talked about just the 3 penis wine, but I'm just saying.
So 3 penis wine, I will just say,
That's
in
like
general,
that's the one we
we're
all
all
have.
in.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. If
The
we-
big money league, I think what'll happen is that week to week we will
pepper it in a little bit.
we'll just kind of go through. I honestly, again, from my experience, the big money league. I was hungover as shit from Bobby's bachelor party. So
Oh yeah, we got to dial that in.
There were some good. There's some good stories which we will tie into the movie review, which is coming up after the break. But like I said, we will definitely. You got a full season of fantasy football coming your way. It's going to be fucking great. Gentlemen, any last thoughts before we end the first segment?
Thank you, God, NFL is back. Thank God, football is back.
Fuck yeah, son.
We've been waiting on this.
Fuck yeah,
excited
son.
to see how the teams shake out, fantasy-wise, NFL-wise, everything. It's a great time for sports.
Right. And I also would just add in, this is crazy. First part of the game, we got a guy who's
already confrontation.
I think this guy just got ejected.
Well, there you go.
No shit. No way. No way. Jalen Carter just got ejected.
Damn.
Whoa.
That's going to be a problem for their defense.
That's going to be ESPN headline story right there, man. What a moron. This guy's a rookie, right?
No, it's like his third year.
Oh, third year.
Third
okay.
year in, yeah.
Who's the rookie that they got? I don't give a
Doesn't
shit.
matter.
All right.
This will be a problem for the
All right,
D.
we're going to take a break. We're
Yep.
going to eat some food. We're going to come back.
All right.
Movie review coming up. Should we tease it now? Or
Yeah,
should we-
might as well. Might as well.
Sure.
The Hangover.
How we all felt on Sunday. All right.
Oh, my God. What a fucking great movie. Let's fucking get to it, boys.
All right.
Let's take a break.
Do it.
We'll be back. Drink a beer.
Welcome back, Journeymen Lounge podcast listeners, to our 100th episode. You stuck with us for 100 episodes. We appreciate it. Like, subscribe, and put something in the comments. Trust me, we'll read it. I'm sure even if you talk shit, we'll probably be like, yeah, you know what? Makes a good point.
Yeah, I like that other guy.
Oh, whoa, you have such a sore butt about
guy was
it.
a
Who
bitch.
cares?
Yeah, I mean,
Terrible.
Yeah, come on, it was like what a talk fest. It's a podcast.
What do you
It's
think it is?
yeah.
I know, right?
I just don't understand the comment of like, did you watch it? Like, you watched like 10 minutes of it and go like, this is not what I expected. What'd you expect?
What do
Yeah,
you-
right. It's a podcast.
What do you think,
That's all it is.
What am I
It's
doing?
talking.
Stand up here? Come on.
Like, you know, what do I amuse you?
What am I here to amuse you? You want me to shine your shoes?
maybe it's his first time listening to a podcast.
I mean, again, I can understand with stuff being like, hey, it wasn't for me, but to have that comment of like, man, they talked a lot on it is like,
That's kind of the idea,
Okay.
man.
that's kind of
That's kind of what we do. If you're
thing.
driving down the road and you got a long trip, put us on because you could chime in and definitely get a take or two.
I mean, again, we want people to engage for sure,
Right.
but I think we'll be engaging people by bringing them on the pod. Like, again, I got a laundry list of people who've been like, yo, I want to come back on. I'm
Even
like,
Gooby's been knocking on
let's
it too.
do it,
Chris.
man. Hell yeah, dude. Should be a good time. Chris, yes, definitely at the bachelor party, which I do want to dive into.
Woj had a great time.
Yeah, I mean, we're reviewing
I had an awesome
the
time.
Hangover.
Yep.
So it's very fitting that we had Bobby's bachelor party literally leading up to this episode.
Yes.
So Bobby set the stage of like where it was at, was the dates.
So this was we had a Friday, Saturday, wake up, try to go home Sunday situation. We were up in Lake Geneva. We golfed 2 days, Friday and Saturday with the group. And we had about 14 guys solid. So like we were rolling deep with what we were doing. We had 2 different houses that were within walking distance of downtown. So that makes it a lot easier for a drunk, sober walk home a little bit. Sobering walk home, right? Ish.
yeah, you dying over there, bro?
I'm dying a little bit.
All right.
No, but it was a good time. We had Tommy. So
Did you get another
Tommy,
chip in your eye?
Tommy actually has been watching us. Tommy, I appreciate you. I'm glad you came
Tommy!
from Florida. He came in from Florida
Tommy's
and
the
he
shit.
crushed it. He's this guy weighs like 150 pounds, dripping wet, and he could still drive the ball 340 yards, like on it, like that.
Yeah, Tommy
He
was
was a cheat code. That's his new nickname, Tommy Cheat Code.
Tommy spent time playing golf as a course professional for a time, and he was. He's always a great time because he's always coming in, and this is like the biggest shout out to Tommy ever.
Right.
Is that he is great at giving advice in the golf course
But
of
he's
just
not
like
he's
a
not a dick
critique.
about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a critique of like, hey, you're lining up this way or whatever. And a lot of people, I've seen it firsthand, and he's even done it for me personally.
Same with me.
Where I've seen it happen. He makes like, hey, do this, this, and this, and the guy fucking smokes it. I'm like, this guy's such a goddamn good. Like, he just knows, like, you're doing this wrong, this is it, incorrect, blah, 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 blah. So it's just nice that when he's around, like, I do see, like, everybody's golf game kind of, like, improve. Like, a lot of people are playing much better. Like, you guys did the 2 rounds of golf. I unfortunately couldn't golf.
Yeah, his back was a little tweaked.
But I did play Marshall. You know, I was bouncing around between groups and, hey, what are you guys shooting over here? All right, -2, dope. And then, you know, it ends up happening in true fashion. You know, I'd say the one saving grace of the trip golf-wise for me is that at Bobby's group, I ended up, like, just popping over and going like, hey, what's up, guys? You guys about, what?
It was on hole 10.
Three feet off the
11,
green or something like that. And then I'm like, you know what, man, let me see what I can do here with, like, a little wedge.
Shot.
And I just went like, all right, that's looking pretty good. Fucking sank it from, I don't know, like 3 feet off the green. And I was like, all right, let's go.
It was the perfect drop and just like course to the hole. I was like, get out of here.
Everybody's going nuts in the group. I'm like, all right, this is fucking worth the price of admission right here.
Yeah, we really appreciated it because like we were kind of in a funk and we were starting to get our roll finally, and Woj kind of sparked our roll. We did really well on the back nine with our group. We didn't have a very competitive group. It was pretty much me and AJ running it. Like,
yeah, I think that's. I mean, when
Chris, no. I'll say Chris. He had a decent. You know, he did well enough. We used a few of his hits, but it's like him and Dan. We were just kind of like, if they can contribute, great. But if not, you know, it happens.
Yeah, well, you guys are playing a 4-man scramble, so it's.
But right. I'm saying our team compared to some of the others. If you're on Tommy's team, right away, 330-yard drive on any hole.
I mean, I think the first drive he hit it like 300 yards, fucking perfectly in the middle of the
right
fairway.
Cheat code.
Like, oh shit! But, yeah, golf was dope. We went out to the bars at night.
Yep.
I thoroughly enjoyed the bar portion of like.
Yeah, did a bar crawl.
I like that. Yeah, there's like all these bars within fucking 2 feet. You literally step outside. Oh, here's another bar. I love that, to just be able to like, hey, we're done with this place. Let's go next door. We're going across the street. But I would say definitely, again, successful bachelor party in the sense that everybody, I think, had a good time in some way, shape or form. And, you know, the people who like left had to go do stuff. It's like, hey, man, you do you.
Right.
Whatever you got to do, man, take care of it. I don't think
that's
anybody's...
That's the vibe, exactly. Like, I was like, guys, I want you guys to be here to obviously party and hang out with me, but, you know, you have families. So, you know, we're not like spring chickens. I'm not like 26 trying to get married.
I think a couple of guys stayed the first night, and then the next night they were like, yo,
a few fallouts,
I'm out. But it's also like, I get it. Like,
big deal.
Hey, we came out. I did the thing for one day. It was a good time. I, unfortunately, afterwards had a live fantasy draft that I was...
Yeah, dude, you were drunk when you were driving back. Legit. You had to be.
I think we called it pretty early. I mean...
you rolled in around 3:30.
In comparison.
And you were out the door at 7-ish.
Oh, God.
In comparison to other bachelor parties I've been to.
Okay. I remember like hugging him goodbye. I was like, dude, like there's no way I'm not pulling you over if I smell like... No offense, love you.
No,
but
I honestly, at that point in the morning, I was just really, I think tiredness had set in, definitely. So it was more of just like, I got to get home because I need to sleep for like a couple hours. That was the main goal. I literally got home, took a shower, went to sleep, woke up, took another shower, and then I was like, oh, fuck, I'm late for the fantasy football draft. I rolled in like 11. I rolled in like 11:59, like, hey, what's up, guys? Let's draft.
He laid on the floor.
It was, okay, so it was a good time. Like I said,
rounds.
we did a bar call, and then the night before we were out on a boat doing a boat cruise as we were waiting for our tables to get set up. That kind of sucked in the sense that
that place, I'm gonna shit on this place for about 30 seconds.
That's fine.
I don't give a shit if you're the best restaurant in Wisconsin, which this place clearly was not. I'm not waiting 4 hours for shit. I'm not waiting 4 hours for a table inside. I'm not waiting an hour.
4 hours?
I'm not waiting an hour outside.
4 hours.
Go fuck yourself. And the food was terrible. I mean, there's no other way. It was just general bar food, Mars something or whatever.
It was Mars Restaurant.
You guys
in
like
Lake Geneva, but
you guys,
we sat there for about 2 hours, and I tried to grease the wheels.
2 hours.
2 hours.
At least
sitting
2,
there.
yeah.
And I'm just like, dude,
I felt
like,
bad for Danny. Danny didn't eat for like
an hour is too long.
Danny didn't eat for like 36 hours. The moment any food went in front of him, he was housing it.
Dude, it was just unbelievable that what we were waiting for, and then at that point, because people are still drinking, like we're a rowdy bunch, and not
Yeah.
me. I was pretty much stone cold sober, but there
Sean was ripped.
There was just enough people that were like we're occupying 3 tables. The waitress is clearly like, I don't want to do this. Well, guess what? This
It's kind of your job.
I'm not gonna lie. This is your job. Like, you don't need to be super chipper, but like, just do your job. Like Jay Cutler,
Right.
do your job. Like, just bring out the food and do that and all that shit. But like, for the weight of what happened, I was like, I cannot believe we have waited 2 hours to sit at this table outside, and then. Again, like, we got, like, appetizers. I got a chicken sandwich, and then we left in, like, 40 minutes.
I'll say this, though. Okay, so that restaurant experience, negative in the sense, but the day after, in terms of us golfing, it was such a fun experience, I think, for everyone.
Yeah,
we
it was a
had
good
great
time.
groups. Danny's roommate from college, Ryan, showed up. He lives in Antioch, so it was like a 30-minute drive for him. But
Yeah, nice.
it was a good time all around. But like I said, that is a blemish in the sense that, yeah, we missed. You know, it happens. But then the bar crawl after that, I think Saturday totally revived
I think
it.
Saturday saved it. But, again, for me, I came up late, so that's on me. And it's tough to jump into the groove when you guys are already clearly in the groove.
Half of us were already like cruising. Yeah.
Right. You guys were already having a great time and like, hey, we're at this level, and then I'm trying to get there. But then also on top of it, and I'm just going to say it, Bobby, an 8 a.m. tea time is a no bueno. That's a bad.
That was Danny.
Oh, it's
but
so early.
Bad.
that was Danny. But hey, the good thing is, hey, after this, we got done with golf around like 12:31. You went to the Blue Goose again, right?
Yeah, I got
got
a
yourself
wrap.
that wrap.
Got my
And we
chicken
were all
wrap.
just chilling out, like relaxing before we went to the bar.
chilling out, relaxing, all cool, and
Sweet,
shooting some
you
b
guys-
ball outside of the hood. Win a couple of guys who were up to no good.
Are we talking about like the 5th
Dude.
worst actor in Bad Boys 2?
You
You better shut your whore mouth. I will
Alright.
fight you tonight.
You partied hard on Friday and then at 8 a.m. tea time Saturday. Is that what you're
It's
saying?
crazy.
But I'll
Oh
say
my
this: a
God.
lot of guys rallied at the golf.
Yeah,
while golfing.
everybody made it, but I'm just saying. I think
Shouldn't like a nooner.
Nooner. No, but I'm saying
I think a couple of guys were like, "God damn, why are we out this fucking early?"
But I'm just saying, for those same guys, though, we started drinking. All right, things started to like, all right, like this day doesn't suck as bad.
I did 12 o'clock tea time today. I thought that was early. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
well,
12's
Hold on,
early.
wait.
Okay.
For you, you're a night
12's
owl.
early.
You
Jesus
go to
Christ.
bed at like 2 a.m.
It's, +6. But Ryan got the award the other year, maybe last year or whatever, for like the first to the
Insomniac Award.
the first to get any goddamn player, because he was up as soon as it flipped over in the morning.
Yeah.
Every
You're one of
single
those
time.
guys,
yeah,
aren't
you
you?
have your pick of the litter when 3:15 comes around and
Yeah.
the thing activates.
Most people wait till like when they wake up, but yeah.
It's
Hey,
all good, man.
snooze, you
He's won a
lose.
couple championships, and Bachelor party was good though, Bob. It was, again, excited to see you get married. A couple.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Give it
I'm
one
excited for it too. Like I don't know, like I don't like to be the center of attention. Like I talk mad shit, but I more like to sit back and kind of watch things develop and like be part of that. Like set up even at the bar. Like I don't mind being the guy to go talk to people. I get to go talk to anyone and strike a conversation. But I also kind of sit back. I'm more of like I'd sit back and watch type of guy. Like hey, I'm excited to kind of see how things kind of just go.
Yeah.
Social in that.
I mean,
sense.
that's Wisconsin bars are very much like that. You can kind of sit down, or you can kind of go and be a real social butterfly. At that point, I was just kind of like, I'm feeling good just hanging out, and then
You guys give me so many Jack and Cokes. My God.
Well, that's the thing about being a bachelor, dude, is that, hey, man, this is what you signed up for.
I know,
now.
but I'm not a big fan of Jack, so that was kind of a rough spell for me. But
True.
that's okay.
All I'm saying is that your Cinderella Man.
I am
kinda
Cinderella Man. I don't care.
Thing is, it's not
It's
not
tried and
anything
true.
that you need to be having later in life. But sometimes, man, you gotta
Sometimes.
push the envelope, man.
I
You
tried.
gotta push it to 12:30.
I tried.
You gotta
man.
give me a 1 o'clock.
We
here
were
and
doing.
there.
Hold on. We were going steady. Our bar crawl literally started because Danny called us at like 7 o'clock, and we were out there drinking since 7:30, and I
Yeah.
made it till midnight. I felt that was a pretty decent run.
Yeah, for like a 70-year-old. Nice job. But no, man. It's
Damn.
Oh my God.
No,
I can't wait till you get married. I'm gonna make you go through the fucking rack.
No,
Yeah,
no
actually,
sh-
he'll be fine.
No shots fired there, just all love, dude. But yeah, bachelor party was dope
It was a
though.
good time.
Let's
All right, let's go. Let's get into it.
Let's segue into the Hangover movie review.
Love this
Actually, a
movie.
good game, real quick though. Dallas is keeping with Philly, right?
Dallas. 11.
24-20. Thought it was going to be a blowout. So
Nice little Javonte Williams game for fantasy.
I mean, whoever's got
Right,
him.
yeah.
Oh, you
I
said
guarantee he's
Brad-
riding
on Brad's bench.
on Brad's bench, so that sucks for him.
I understand, though. No one's going to start him.
Suck it.
He just keeps getting volume now. But
Yeah.
so the Hangover was a joint. Like we all just kind of agreed on it. I don't remember who's in the rotation.
Technically, it was your turn, Woj.
in the rotation, but it's just like this is a good collective movie.
Anybody could have, yeah.
I think everybody could have picked this at
Right.
some point. So
Yeah.
let's just pop it off and
I mean, it does go fitting that it's like a bachelor party weekend. You just had a bachelor party.
Yeah,
so-
Woj is in good shape on Sunday. I'll just say that.
so I mean let's just start with the. I mean again, you should have seen The Hangover by now. 2009, directed by Todd
Yeah,
Phillips.
spoiler alert.
Todd Phillips just. I mean this was kind of his. Not his coming out movie, but like I think they just started giving him anything he wanted. Like he did Old School before that, Road Trip. So like he was doing stuff for sure, but this was I think like now he's really getting the bigger budgets and like this was a big budget film.
Yes, it was.
Like fucking Bradley Cooper, Ed Helms, Zach Galifianakis. You had Ken Jeong. Who the fuck else?
Mike Epps.
Mike Epps.
Rob Riggle.
Rob Riggle.
I mean, you got like the.
Who's the dad? Alan's father.
Yeah,
He's
Jeffrey Tambor. Like, there's a lot of money being spread around for these characters
and
these
the music
actors.
in this was incredible.
We'll definitely get to the music because I got a whole spiel on that. The synopsis though it's very simple. They go to Vegas for a bachelor party. They're in California somewhere, so it's
LA,
like
just outside LA.
Yeah, so it's like a 4-hour-ish, 5-hour drive or something like that. And they take the Mercedes-Benz, Alan's father's, so that's Tracy is his sister, which is marrying Doug, the bachelor.
Mm-hmm.
And they go out. It's all shot out of order, pretty much. It just kind of
It's not
jumps.
chronological.
It jumps to a period and then jumps back and, whatever. But essentially, they get drugged with Rufinol. They cannot remember the night, and they cannot remember where they put their friend Doug. And the whole next day into the next night, into the next morning, is about trying to find Doug. There's just shenanigans that ensue between a small Asian drug lord, we assume, that is just like he's kidnapped in the trunk and he's got goons and he kidnaps.
He's a man of influence.
He kidnaps what they think is Doug, but it's not.
It's a drug dealer.
And
that
they
they're
just are
gambling
going.
with.
They're going through all this stuff. They're finding out what happened the night before. I think that's pretty general.
Yeah, that's a
synopsis.
good general. Yeah, they're trying to weed their way to figure out. Hey, we have a 12-hour window where we could have lost Doug.
The idea is they're piecing together the previous night they have no memory of. They lost their friend, and along the way they keep gathering more and more clues.
And they just keep doing. They keep learning that they just did crazier and crazier.
And they
shit.
tried to solve all the shit that they created too.
Right.
So that's the nice thing.
It's
They're doing a little
real
cleanup.
drunk Sherlock Holmes type of deal.
Exactly.
So let's start with the favorite scenes. I think there's going to be a lot, but I kind of narrowed mine down at least. The drive to and from Vegas, because they're
That was cool.
racing, not going there. They're very this is like setting up the trip. I always think of it as the quintessential scene that gets me locked into this movie is when they are Alan's Rain Man scene, where we're going to do the table read in a bit here. But it goes into that, and then it goes right into Kanye, Can't Tell Me Nothing.
Yeah.
Right over the LA scenery, and I'm just like, holy shit, what is about to happen right now? Like, this one of my favorite setups for a movie that just gets me like, all right, I'm in. I'm locked in right now. What do you got, Ryan?
I mean, I like the beginning of the movie, like the way it starts, like the first at the end, kind of toward the end, like kind of like Goodfellas, and it goes. Actually, Goodfellas in the middle, but you know what I mean. It starts at a different point of the movie.
And then
We
dials it back.
We fucked up, and you're like, what? What happened? And then it goes like 2 days earlier, and then all the character intros, like specifically.
This is all over a 3-day period.
Alan and Doug getting measured for tuxes.
Yep.
And he's like, watch it.
You're getting really close.
Close to my shaft or whatever.
Pervert.
Yeah, pervert. And then Phil is a teacher and he's collecting cash from the kids for a field trip, but then he puts it in his Las Vegas envelope. So he's just like taking money from kids for his trip.
And he goes like $90 for an observatory. They're free.
And there's like 30 kids in his class, so that's like close to $3,000.
Then, which leads into the Stu intro with his girlfriend Rachel played by Rachel Harris, and the whole like. Like the dynamic between them is hilarious. And there's like a really funny line, but I'm not gonna do because it's not appropriate anymore. But it's hilarious.
Yeah, this is what I will say is that I think we're quoting this.
Yeah.
I think it's a quote that is thrown out a lot. Obviously, again, you're saying like the
it's not
term
PC,
the term is no longer used in that, but
it's a hard F.
Yeah, let's just say it's that, and there's a
Dr. Hard F,
and then there's an R later that again I think again it's a quote.
Don't judge us. We're gonna be doing a table read.
Yeah, I just think in general like there's a couple words that you're just like it's not the greatest.
It was a different time.
Could we agree that I think the best cinematic shot is obviously when they do their toast on the roof of Caesars and you get to see the nightscape with all the lights? That's incredible.
I'm just a big fan of any Vegas scene
or Bellagio,
in general. Really, just anything they can do with that is awesome. The waking up the next morning with Stu, they give like a
POV.
POV, but it's like clearly a body cam attached to him. So like he's walking around disoriented is pretty dope.
I had that too.
And then him missing the tooth is such a perfect example of Ed Helms really doesn't have a tooth.
No, it's that,
and they just use it to perfection of like, hey, we're gonna take your tooth out. Okay, like it works perfectly. My lateral incisor, it's gone.
I also think
even when they kick open the doors, just to that suite, I'm like, dude, like, come on, like, I get why it's $4,200 a night.
Yeah, it's a big
the Rain Man homage, the way they film it exactly like Rain Man was awesome.
Yeah,
as well.
Definitely so. I'll go with the again. A lot of our table reads are in there. The cop scene, taser scene, doctor scene.
I mean, a lot of the funny parts started. I mean, drum funny, but like, or just like Alan's funny like interactions with everybody, his dialogue and shit.
Well, yeah, Alan's. He's like, is he all there?
Yeah.
Like, should I be worried? No, he's harmless.
And then again, like this is my thing about The Hangover is that like just all of the other characters, even if it's a drop-in cameo for like a scene or something like that, so goddamn great. I mean, Leslie Chow, Ken Jeong is Leslie Chow, Mike Tyson playing himself.
The doctor.
Yeah, doctor's Matt Walsh.
Yeah.
Brian Callen is the Greek.
Brian Callen is Eddie.
Wedding Chapel guy.
Yeah. I mean, everybody that jumps in for that scene is just like, this is perfect. Jump in, jump out.
Heather Graham.
Heather Graham is excellent.
You're right. Good drop. Yeah.
Rob Riggle's awesome.
I even like Cleo King is the other officer.
Sure.
She's got some great stuff there. And then also, again, I'm not even going to say it's a spoiler. It's been out for so long. But the end of the movie picture, like where they just basically they're like, oh, we found a camera in the car. Let's go through them. And we go through them one
epic.
time.
Delete
It's just the most ridiculous. I love, you got Carrot Top doing cocaine, and then you got oh my god, he's dead. Oh my god, he's dead. You got Carrot Top doing coke, and then you got Wayne Newton getting punched by
Phil or Stu or one.
I think it was Stu punches Wayne Newton in the face, and I'm like, that's great. Just an add in like that, because those are like guys. Those guys are Vegas staples, so it's like kind of have a Vegas movie. You want to throw those guys in.
Yeah, of course.
I like the nod to them.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely got to mention the lobby at Caesar's Palace scene. It's like, you guys a pager bank? I'm not getting a SIG on my beeper or my pay.
You got a bank of payphones?
Yeah, payphone bank. Sorry.
There's a phone in your room that'll work.
Is this really where the real
Caesar
actually lived? No.
I like how Phil shits on Stu there too. Hi, Dr. Price. Hey, don't get too excited. He's a dentist.
Yeah, and if someone has a heart attack, you should definitely call the.
And that girl just smiling, kind of. What a fun, like, if you're in a movie, what a fun cameo job you just earned in one of the like most quotable lines.
I always love the elevator going up and Alan wearing the satchel, as he calls it, and he's like,
so good.
What's up with the man? What's up with the man purse? He's like, it's a purse. It's a satchel. Indiana Jones or so. And he's like, so does Joy Behar.
Yeah, so does Joy Behar.
And then Todd Phillips is getting sucked off in the elevator when it comes up. I think he's playing the same guy from Old School. I'm pretty sure the gangbang guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Todd Phillips is he does that little.
He does
little
some cameos in his movies. Yeah.
The I'm good on scenes, honestly.
Can we do one more? I thought that the desert scene with the glasses was another cinematography ripoff of, I forget what movie it is. I think it was Casino, where Kim Jong is standing in the desert right where Casino was, and he saw the car pull up in his Ray-Bans. That was exactly from Casino. I'm almost certain that was really cool. I just like that scene. And then the whole, hey, we got to let them know it's on. Flash your lights. And then I feel like Alan, dude, here's my thesis, and I've mentioned this hot take. Alan was the most, I think, in tune with, like, detail-oriented clues. Like, he noticed, like, hey, Phil's bed's missing. It's there. Like, everything that he said throughout this movie, he was the one who actually made the most sense with, like, things to piece together the whole puzzle. There you go. Just hot take.
That's what I think about your hot take.
Okay, there you go.
I'm joking. No, there's a lot of clues. I'll talk about him picking this kind of my idea of the clues that are left and the breadcrumbs there. What would logically fill next? Because I got about 2 pages of notes on quotes.
Oh, let's go. Just start going with the quotes. We could go all day.
I mean, do we want to do a table read?
We could do a table read.
Maybe we start off with a table read.
We do a table read. What are you thinking?
Yeah. Let's just do Rain Man, man. And again, like I said, man, I'm doing a quote. I don't care. I'm not, making a stance on the word or whatever. I just think it's funny.
It's a table read.
I think it's funny in the context of the movie, so I'm gonna say it. I don't care.
Let it be. Yeah.
And again, just give me. It's not the hard end. Okay, so we're good.
Right.
Ryan, you got Are you in the table reading or
which one?
Rain Man.
We're on table read 2.
Okay, got it. Yep, I'm good.
Okay. So this is Alan and the boys going into Vegas, and Alan is reading
his book,
a blackjack counting cards book. So it says we should work in teams. Who wants to be my spotter?
I don't think we should be doing too much gambling tonight, Alan.
Gambling? Who said anything about gambling? It's not gambling when you know you're going to win. Counting cards is a foolproof system.
It's also illegal.
It's not illegal. It's frowned upon, like masturbating on an airplane.
I'm pretty sure that's illegal, too.
Yeah, maybe after 9/11 when everyone got so sensitive. Thanks a lot, Bin Laden.
Either way, you got to be super smart to count cards, buddy. It's not easy.
Well, maybe we should tell that to Rain Man because he practically bankrupted a casino and he was a retard.
What?
He was a retard.
Retard.
Like,
oh, man, that's such a funny one. That's just after that little girl when he's like, Vegas, baby, Vegas, right out the window.
And then she almost guides him into the semi-truck. We almost died.
That was classic. And you know what Phil was like, dude? Fucking, like, Phil was on board with Alan's shenanigans. I think he fucking loved it.
Oh, definitely. I think Phil loves to poke the bear and be like, this guy's funny. Like, he's going to fucking
I like that. Like, they had all the right types of friends in their personas in this group. They're, it was a perfect dynamic.
Yeah. Do we just keep rocking? I mean, there's only...
we could do Alan's speech.
I think we should just go through the table reads, honestly. Because these are the better, like, longer...
And there's a lot of quotes that we...
I got a shitload of quotes to throw out. But let's do the precinct, or you want to do Alan's... Let's do Alan's speech.
Yeah, so this is when they finally got to Caesars. They got themselves the villa. And, of course, Phil, he's like, hey, guys, follow me. We're heading up. They go to the roof, and he's like, I don't think we should be here. Stu being a total pussy. And he's like, dude, we paid for a villa. We could do whatever the fuck we want. And I kind of agree with Phil. Like, you're paying top dollar. Yeah, you pretty much could, you have the whole hotel at your disposal. So this is Alan's speech when they start to gather and do a toast. So screen direction. Everyone ripping a shot of Jaeger, which was roofied with mixed in with roofies.
Yeah. You're Phil.
All right. I want to talk about something.
I'd like to say something that I prepared tonight. Hello. How about that ride in? I guess that's why they call it Sin City. You guys might not know this, but I consider myself a bit of a loner. I tend to think of myself as a one-man wolf pack. When my sister brought Doug home, I knew he was one of my own. My wolf pack grew by one. So where there were two of us in the wolf pack. I was alone first in the wolf pack, and then Doug joined in later. And 6 months ago, when Doug introduced me to you guys, I thought, wait a second, could it be? And I know for sure I had 2 more guys in my wolf pack. 4 of us wolves running around the desert together in Las Vegas, looking for strippers and cocaine. And so tonight, I make a toast.
What do you got there?
He slices his hand open.
He pulls out a knife, slices his hands open.
Someone says, what is that?
Yeah.
What is that?
Blood Brothers.
God damn it. Alan, no. Alan, no.
Make him stop.
All right, I'm going to take this.
All right, you good, buddy? Get in here, crazy. Tonight we'll never forget. And they take another shot.
The speech is so funny.
Oh, man.
Zach Galifianakis.
It's hard to recreate his like presence though.
He's so good. He makes the movie. Like, I don't think I ever saw the full thing of it. I remember seeing him though in like that Out Cold, was it right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, like maybe about 8 years earlier.
Sure.
And then I'm like, oh, it's the guy from the Thing. And like he just like after this kind of blew up for a little bit. It was really funny.
So I kind of skipped over like where you experienced this movie. I thought honestly for everybody here, it was just kind of in the sweet spot of when we were like all going to movies and like I saw this in the theaters. It was
Same.
fucking hilarious.
Well, I was just gonna say this was like prime time for
Prime
like
time.
comedies, and this is like one of the great comedies, one of the last. Not the last, kind
20
of.
years.
It's towards the end of one of the last like really.
I feel like around like 2014 or 15 is when it started like really
I'd say
getting
2013,
scarce.
to be honest, yeah.
Well, Neighbors came out in 2014. I think Neighbors is
Yeah,
pretty
but I
funny.
think that was the last hiccup of.
So I'm saying it was 2014, so it's like around there, depending on where you want to have the line of demarcation. But,
good word.
but yeah, this was like a big hit. And Todd Phillips, like Woj had said before, had put out Road Trip and Old School. So like this is in the wheelhouse of him.
I would say and those two were those are more of like underground comedy.
No,
like yeah,
Old School was huge, dude. Though.
Okay, Old School I'll give you, but like
Road
Road
Trip
Trip
maybe
was
a little,
definitely
yeah.
Road
like,
Trip was, yeah.
Maybe his foray into the bigger time. I will agree. Okay, Old School had the bigger names for sure. I'm just saying like in that era and then moving into it, like Todd Phillips has now done like the Joker movies,
And this War Dogs,
that was him,
Starsky
War
and
Dogs?
Hutch.
Yeah.
Nice.
Starsky and Hutch is good.
But yeah, he's got an extensive resume for sure. But I mean, again, I kind of breezed over it because we all enjoy this movie, and I think we all are like, hey, we are in the sweet spot again of this is prime movie going years. You're absolutely going to the theater to see this. I think we all saw it in the theater.
There's only 2 movies where I laughed to the point where it like hurt me in the movie theaters. Like one of my 2 favorite, and it was Superbad and this.
I was gonna say,
These are the 2 that I literally was like hurting after watching this movie.
I agree, and I think for both those times, like I thought they were going to be good, but not as good as they turned out to be.
They
like,
blew it out of the water.
like all timers, like
Right.
Superbad, both Superbad and The Hangover. Although I think Superbad's better, but I think those are both fantastic.
Yeah, right there, same era there. I think it's about time. I'm gonna put up the old quote overload here.
Oh, you weren't
quote
did you-
overload.
You don't have another.
I thought we were doing the precinct.
Oh,
read.
do we want to do the precinct?
Let's
yeah,
do
let's
this
wrap
one.
it up. Let's
So
wrap it up.
they got arrested after stealing a police vehicle.
This
And
scene's
now-
hilarious, by the way. If we could like break it down a little bit, they're
Yeah,
like
go ahead, break it down.
Phil's on the phone, and they're all handcuffed together. Phil's on the phone with Doug's
Tracy.
fiance,
Tracy, yep.
and the kid is taking a picture of Alan like right up in his face and giving like Alan's like mean mugging me, kicks the kid's phone,
Kicks that Boost mobile
and,
phone.
and then they have to walk. They get their call to the interrogation. They have to like untangle themselves, which is a really little funny
And
gag.
then Alan gets twisted.
And then they're in the interrogation room. That scene's funny, so we're gonna do a little snippet of. And then after, of course, the funny stun gun scene, the infamous stun gun scene, and the same kid who Alan kicked the phone out of. Or, I'm sorry, shocks
Yeah.
him with
Shocks
the.
him with the taser gun.
It doesn't quite take, and he has to get a second tap
a
or
little
whatever.
volt. Yeah, a little jolt.
So, but that whole police
This-
station scene is fantastic. And Rob
Right.
Riggle is just a great one of those like pinch hitters or DHs or something. I don't know how you would
Yeah.
equate it. Of
Such a drop in.
where you
for
just like you
comedic
could just knock it
presence.
out in like 1-2 scenes. Like he's done it in Step Brothers, this fucking shows like The League, Modern Family. Like he's just fantastic.
Anything he's in is
He's so
fucking
good.
fantastic.
Rob Riggle, I hope you actually watch this. That'd be crazy.
He's fantastic.
So yeah, the precinct though is the interrogation right as they're getting brought in. basically.
Oh, and Cleo King's really also a good one of those
Cleo
actresses.
King.
She's in
that's
Pineapple Express.
Pineapple Express. She's I think funnier and but
She's an officer in that.
she's
too.
a
Go
great
figure.
in Mike and Molly. She's done
Yeah,
funny,
yeah.
tons of things. She's a great actress. Also,
Definitely.
So I'm going to
Shout
try
out.
to do right by Rob Riggle. I'm Officer Franklin, his character for this table read. All right,
All right,
so
go
you guys
ahead.
Ready? Gentlemen, we've got some good news and we got some bad news. The good news is we found your Mercedes. It's over at Impound right now. We found it at 5 a.m. this morning. Parked in the middle of Las Vegas Boulevard. Yeah, that's weird. There's also a note. It says, couldn't find a meter, but here's $4. The bad news is we can't get you in front of a judge until Monday morning.
Officer, that's impossible. We need to be in L.A. tomorrow for a wedding.
he stole a police car. Sorry.
We didn't steal anything. We found it. If anything, we deserve a reward or something like that, like a trophy.
I see assholes like you every day.
Every fucking day.
Oh, let's go to Vegas. Let's all get drunk and woo! Let's steal a cop car because it'd be really fucking funny.
Think you gonna get away with it? Not up in here.
Not up in here.
There's definitely another like 2 minutes to
Oh,
that
yeah.
scene, but that's the
Not you,
better.
fat Jesus. I love that.
Oh man!
All right, come on, handsome.
All right.
You're up next.
Let's just throw them out with these quotes.
Don't be worried to ride the lightning, baby.
Yeah, the opening where like they're calling Phil, and it's like, hey, it's Phil. Leave me a message or don't. Do me a favor, don't text me. It's gay. Just like again, it's just sign of the times.
Yeah.
I like always the classic line of like, listen, we fucked up. Like,
Yeah, we
it's
fucked.
never what you want to hear at a
Right,
bachelor
we
party.
can't find Doug.
Can't find Doug.
I'll be your Doug. I love that. That's one of the lines I still use today.
I think
I'll be your
Alan's unhingedness though in the beginning, where he's talking to like Doug is like, hey, it's like, I want you to know, Doug, I'm a steel trap. Whatever happens tonight,
I don't
I will
care.
never ever speak a word of it. Okay, I got it. Thank you. Seriously, I don't care what happens. I don't care if we kill someone. Sin City won't tell a soul.
He's so
Dude,
serious.
could we all agree, Alan? What a great brother-in-law. That guy was down to clown, and he for what it's
Wolfpack.
worth, he was
Oh,
such a good card to
Can
have
I also
in the
mention
pocket.
something? I forgot to mention. This cracks me up. I don't care. This movie came out in 2009. I was on the soccer team in high school, and 2010 or something like that, I won a Most Improved Player award or something like that. So that at the awards night, they were like, "Hey, Most Improved Player, do you have anything to say?" So I got up and I literally said the first part. I was like, "Hey, how about that right in there? I guess they don't call it Sin City for nothing, huh?" And everybody looked at me like, "What the fuck?" Like only the guys who like knew the movie were like,
Yeah,
"Oh my god,
that was
that's
great."
great."
Yeah,
But I just wanted to
that's
point that
funny.
out.
That's a good drop.
Just sign of the times, man. I was just like, "This is the greatest." You just throw that out there. Go ahead, Ryan.
What if Doug's dead? I can't afford to lose somebody close to me again. It hurts too much. I was so upset when my grandpa died. How'd he die? World War II? Died in battle? No, he was skiing in Vermont. It was just during World War II. And then she's got my grandmother's Holocaust ring. I know they gave out rings at the Holocaust.
I love the one. Hey, we got a 2-bedroom suite. So you guys like, hey, we'll pair up for the night. Hey, I'm bugging with you, Phil. You good with that?
No, I'm not. I'm not good with
And
that.
then he does his hair slicked back at the wedding. Hey, how do I look? Do I look like Phil?
Well,
Classic Phil.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas,
Except for-
herpes. That shit'll come back with you.
when
He does that little face tune.
Yeah.
they park at the school, he's like, "Do you have to park so close?" Yeah, what's wrong? I shouldn't be here. Why is that, Alan? I'm not supposed to be within 200 feet of a school or a Chuck E. Cheese.
Let's see. Oh, dude, the back and forth. We were talking about the old man in public. This shit is so fucking funny. He's like, Alan's watching the car basically, and this old guy comes up and is like, "Wow, you got a sweet ride there. Don't touch it. Don't even look at it. Go on, get out. You heard me? Don't look at me either. You better walk on." I'll hit an old man in public, just like mean mugging.
And then
this.
Phil at the same time is like, hey, Alan, so like, should we be worried? Is he mentally like all there?
I mean, again, it goes with the soundtrack, but I'll talk about that in a second, though. But Alan comes up with the satchel ready to go. He's like, "You guys ready to let the dogs out?" And he was like, "What?"
Let the dogs
Okay, I
out.
like Stu's line. We're going to burn everything in this car and the cop car too. Or basically, he slams, he's like, this is a night that never happened. Slams the coffee mug in this hat. And then he's like, I'm going to go burn this guy. And Phil's like, I'm not going to burn a police vehicle. And then you have Alan, I'll help.
I think it's kind of cool we have a police car. Thank you, Alan.
you,
It
Alan.
is cool that we have a police car.
Alan, when he wakes up, he's like, "There's a tiger in the bathroom." He's like,
There's
"There's
a
a jungle
jungle
cat in the bathroom."
Phil walks out. He's like, I feel weird that I have to ask you twice to put on pants.
The best little chapel, do you know where that is? I do. It's at the corner of Get a Map and Fuck Off. I'm a doctor, not a tour guide.
You big boys. Figure it out.
You said you were a doctor last night, actually.
They found a baby in their room, and I like whose fucking baby is that? Not at the table, Carlos, just jacking his weed.
Yeah, he's grabbing his hand.
And just doing like a little
Yeah,
baby
that shit's
jack.
so that's Carlos. That the table part's hilarious.
Alan, again, man, this guy's so great. He's like, after the Hard Rock, I blacked out. It was like emptiness.
Remember? We don't remember
We
anything.
don't remember anything. Remember? What are you talking about? I found a baby before. Where? At a coffee bean.
Yeah, coffee bean. You gonna fuck on me? Nobody's gonna fuck on you. I'm on your side.
Godzilla.
I hate Godzilla. I hate him too. I hate him. He destroys cities.
destroys
Please,
cities.
this isn't your fault. I'll give you some pants.
One of my favorite characters, you mentioned it, Brian Callen, is Eddie. This is like, again, like a Greek
Yes.
guy. And he's like, they come back, and
You
he's
are
like,
the-
"Oh, you miss me. You miss Eddie."
Eddie.
He's like, this guy right here, he's so crazy, I thought he was going to eat my dick.
I've met a lot of crazy people in my life. This one.
Yeah, like, again, they're all sad because they just were drugged. And he was like, what, no love for Eddie?
No love for Eddie.
And then the last one that I have, though, is like, oh, you're cracking my balls, man. I just, again, he's so fucking great. Clean, very tight tits like this.
I love how Phil's like, hey, you actually look happy in these photos.
Oh,
like,
and then they shot Eddie. They shot Eddie.
oh, that was the tractor backfiring. Did I just hear baby? That
Yeah,
whole.
it's a baby
I love
goat.
it, Phil. Maybe you let that go to voicemail.
Yeah.
Keep going.
They have the whole back and forth at the end of the wedding with Melissa and Stu. He's like, why would you go to Las Vegas? Because my best friend was getting married. That's what guys do. That's not what you do. Really? Well, why did I do it then, huh? Because I did it. Riddle me that. Why did I do it? You know, sometimes I think you want me to do, all you want me to do is what you want me to do. Well, I'm sick of doing what you want me to do all the time. I think in a healthy relationship, sometimes a guy should be able to do what he wants to do. That's not how this works. Oh, good, because whoever this is ain't working for me. Oh, really? Since when? Since you fucked that waiter on your cruise last June. Boom.
Boom.
You told me it was a bartender. Oh, you're right. I stand corrected. It wasn't bartender. You fucked a bartender. You're an idiot. You're such a bad person.
Evil to
Just,
the core.
like all the way through to your core. And then Alan afterwards is like,
I was trying to get my bartender.
you know, I'm going to get my
license.
bartending license. I'm trying to get my bartending license.
Fuck off.
Suck my dick.
Oh,
no,
that's
thank
so
you.
funny.
You have a dirty mouth.
And they have that the singer who does the dirty lyrics, or he throws f-bombs and like a bunch of stuff. So
He
that
goes,
was awesome.
he goes, your language is offensive, and then she goes, suck my dick.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Phil at the school, he's like, it's the weekend, Butnick. I don't know you. You do not exist.
They're getting in the taser room. He's like, let's go, handsome. Not you, fat Jesus. Slide it on back. Let's go, pretty boy.
Yeah.
Rob Riggle, I mean, I use this one all the time. Finish him. He's just
You in
wanting
the
to-
leopard dress. You have a great rap.
Right in the nuts.
In
That
the
was beautiful.
In the face.
I should have been a fucking cop. That's great.
In the face.
I mean,
That's
dude,
it.
any Leslie Chow quote, you gonna fuck on
on
me? Toodaloo, motherfucker.
Who's this? It's Alan Tracy's brother. I met you like 4 times. Oh, yeah. How you doing, man?
I like how the dad's like, "Hey, I don't like Phil. Don't let him drive." Like, clearly, even the dad knows that Phil's kind of a piece of shit.
I fudged up guys when he's talking about giving them fucking drugs.
Yeah.
It's like I used to do 3 hits a night.
Yeah. When they're driving the cop car on the sidewalks, hilarious. Phil is like at the speakers, like, "Ma'am in a leopard dress.
Dress.
You have an
Got a
amazing
crazy
rack."
rack.
And he's like, "I should have been a fucking cop."
I love that dude. This guy, he literally like, if he wanted to abandon his family, he was like this close to doing it.
Dude, I love, man, Mike Tyson in this. Like, first, he's singing to Phil Collins there in the night,
Air
and he
in the Night,
comes
yeah.
in, he's like, all right, you guys on the background. Oh, Lord.
Punches
and
on Alan.
And then, yeah, he decks Alan. But the, you know, where he's talking about the fucking, hey,
Finish.
man, we all do dumb shit
when
when
we're-
we're fucked up. Like, it's just Mike Tyson being like a personable guy is such a great
And
thing.
I love how Phil at the end of it is like, he's actually a sweetheart, like,
Alan's like, I think he's mean.
'cause he got dropped. He took a punch from Tyson.
This guy's
man.
name, I think his name is Gernard. I'm gonna look this up real quick. I got it up here. His name is Gernard Burks. This is the bodyguard, and they're like, "Hey, that's Doug. That's our friend." He's like, "I don't give a fuck." What else we got? You got anything else? You guys are
I'm
tapped
kind
out?
of scrolling through. Sorry.
No, it's all good. Tigers love pepper. They hate cinnamon.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Can we do the song eventually?
The-
Because the
We
whole
will, we will.
trying to pass out.
He's like, he throws the thing. He's like, "What are you doing? There were Skittles in there."
Yeah, when he throws the purse down. It's a
Oh,
purse.
quid pro quo,
Oh,
douchebag.
Yeah.
I'm free next week. Oh, you know what?
No,
Next
Jonas
week is no
Brothers are in
good.
town.
The Jonas Brothers are in town.
Free after that.
I mean, Alan does this little song, and we're the three best friends that anyone could have.
You know what?
We're the three best friends that anyone could have. We're the three best friends that anyone could have. And we'll never, ever leave each other because we're the three. But it just goes on and on.
Honestly, if he just won me $80,000 to kind of save my ass, yeah, I'd be singing that note and key.
In that scene too, they're like, we are back. We're
Yeah.
back.
I like how Phil, there was a lot of practical effects. So the ones that was more reaction, it was Alan when he was doing that physical with that old man. Him and Carlos are like that. And he claps in the precinct. He's clapping. He's like, "All right, give a hand for it." Like, and you actually see Alan start to clap.
Leslie Chow, Stu goes to him and is like, "Hey, is it cool if we see our
It is
Doug that
cool.
you kidnapped?" Of course, Stu.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Of course, dude. That is cool. Yeah.
No. The Doug we're looking for is
He's
a white.
You could take him.
Hey,
back.
hey, man, easy with that
Easy
shit.
with that shit.
Come on, man, I'll be a Doug.
Tracy did mention we shouldn't let him gamble or drink too much.
What is he, a
Jesus,
fucking
he's like a gremlin. Comes with instructions and shit.
Mike Epps is the drug dealer is the best. Like, oh shit, I must have mixed up the bag. Man, Marshall's gonna be pissed off at me on that one.
You hear that? The baby's name is Tyler. Yeah, I think look more like a Carlos too, bud.
I love that line too. That's great. Oh, spending time with his father, and he has Stu who's like wide-eyed. He's like, "Oh, your shift? Like you're a nurse or you're?" Oh no, I'm a stripper. You know what? Escort, but stripping.
Stripping's a great way to meet the clients.
bring your
yeah.
clients,
Definitely
and he
so.
nods and he like pukes in his own mouth.
Yeah. Oh, here, have some orange juice. Whoa. We can't have any orange juice right now. I am tapped out on quotes. I'm
Yeah.
good there. I want to take a quick detour to that guy because I think there's
Sure.
one
have
for me that's
I
just.
have like 4 or 5.
All right, I'm going to go with Murray Gershons. That's the old man getting the exam. He's in like I
Yes.
Love You Man. He's in a bunch of other those 2000 comedies. I think might
He's
be
in,
Forgetting.
Yeah,
Is
I Love
he?
You Man.
I Love You Man, yeah.
He's like Modern Family, I think, an episode too. I think Matt Walsh is like a Todd Phillips guy.
Yeah,
I
for
think
sure.
He would be one. Brian Callen, probably a lot of people don't know him, but again, a Todd
At TV, so
Todd
fucking
Phillips
good.
guy. Rachel Harris, I think. I don't know if a lot of people know who she is, but she's in a lot though. The guy Mike Tyson's bodyguard, Gernard Burke.
Yes,
Bernard
he's been
Burks,
in a
yeah,
few.
yeah.
I had him.
I don't give a fuck.
Cleo King, of course, for Pineapple Express and many other things we mentioned before. And the last one I had is Ian Anthony Dale, who is one of Chow's muscle with the goatee and the hair.
Yeah.
He's the pitcher, Mr. 3000.
Yes, he is.
Who teaches him how to talk shit or whatever. Mr. 3000 teaches him how to talk shit.
That's a great pull. Mr. 3000 Will Be Done. It's one of my favorite fucking
Are you watching
With
it
Bernie
once?
Mac, that one? All
Such a
right.
great movie. I will also throw out a personal favorite. Brody Stevens. He was a comic. He died a little bit ago, but he's so funny because he's so goddamn awkward.
Which character is he in this?
He was the clerk that brings the kids up. He's like, "You guys don't want to be
Oh,
here.
Loserville,
This is
yeah.
called Loser Alley."
Yeah.
It's just he's so fucking good at that. And then I'm also just going to shout out Dan Finnerty of the Dan Man Band.
Right,
The Dan
exactly.
Band.
Dan
rather.
Band.
He's in a bunch of stuff. Also, Todd Phillips. He's in Starsky and Hutch as well. He's just great in anything he's fucking in, without a doubt. I'm good. We knocked out quotes. We knocked out that guy award. I'm going to switch over to soundtrack.
Oh yeah, here we
And
go.
we're just going to do one of these.
It's a fucking gem.
This is a fucking gem right here. I mean, you start out 13 by Danzig. I mean, they're fucking... getting it off to the races. This is like really against the start of when they start the trip. Like
Right.
everything before is kind of like just a general movie score.
Movie-going vibe, yeah.
There's like the wedding kind of part in the beginning, and then they're like doing this individual scenes, picking up the guys. Dude, this is the first where I heard this song, but like "Take It Off" by the Donnas. You're gonna take it off, take it off.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Fucking such a great goddamn one. "Live Your Life" by T.I. just gets the
Love
people
T.I.
going.
This is great.
I'm a fan favorite of "Who Let the Dogs Out" by Baja, man. I know every word to that song.
Really?
I had the single.
You had the CD, baby?
single, the
Oh, the
single.
single.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
okay.
You guys are cool, let me tell you.
I got it in like 6th grade.
Fuck you, Baja Man's the best, man.
Yippee-yi-yo.
Yeah, we might have
It's a
we might
catchy
have to do
song.
the Baja Man soundtrack on
No.
the album.
Let the dogs out.
Dude, "Yeah" by Usher, Ludacris, and Lil Jon I was getting down to
Yeah.
that in 2009.
Yeah, Kanye, man. Kanye
Sure.
crushing the
Kanye and
tracks.
"Can't Tell Me Nothing" is obviously one of the most I think known.
Sure.
ones.
What's the one song is What Do You Say When You're Too Fucked Up?
Dirt Nasty and Mickey Avalon, man.
That was a
Such
great
they
setup.
had a great parody rap kind of career. They did a bunch of shit. I think their stuff is actually really funny though. "In the Air Tonight" by Phil Collins, I
Yeah.
think is one of the most iconic scenes easily.
Joker and the Thief in the Night.
"Joker and the Thief in the Night" by Wolf Mother. Iko,
yeah.
by Bell Stars is great. And then I got
Right Round.
Right Round by
Florida
Florida
and
is the end
Kesha.
of them. "Ride the Sky 2" by Revolution Mother. This is one when they're driving in the car back to LA. It's like it's a good fucking upbeat song. I enjoy that very much. And go ahead.
Oh, so the 2 covers by the Dan Band, Candy Shop,
Yep.
and Fame.
Fame.
Yeah.
You know, he's I'm gonna be flying high. That's funny.
I'm gonna live forever. And then the candy dude, he does the
Remember.
He does the candy shop so sexually. There's like, "At the candy shop, I let you lick the lollipop," and he's singing to the old man.
I love how too they had it.
And he flips him off.
He had him in Old School and Starsky and Hutch too. Also,
Yeah.
and it's just great how he continues the tradition.
Dude, it's so great. One of the best recurring things I've ever seen. So without further ado, I mean, I think you have to tip your cap to Stu's song. This is Ed Helms.
This was funny as
Ed
shit.
Helms and Todd Phillips
This
wrote
probably
this.
wasn't in the. This couldn't be in the script.
Well, Ed Helms and Todd Phillips wrote it together, but I think Jesus Christ, Ed Helms, I think he was definitely more of like a, "Hey man, I can play the piano. You want me to fuck
You wanna
around
just,
and throw
like,
something
yeah,
out
exactly.
there?"
You having a good time over there?
Which page is it on?
Page 3.
It's
Table read 5.
under 4.
I got it.
Oh, really? That's
Alright.
what 5 is?
So we're gonna
Shut up, Brent.
Seem to be having trouble
Because
so,
they didn't
yeah.
hold anything back.
I went through
Shut up.
literally all of them there though.
Yeah, no, Jesus.
Yeah, I mean this is Stu. This is them waiting for the tiger to
pass out on roofies.
pass out from the. Well, yeah, they give him something.
They gave him roofies.
I think it was roofies. Yeah, man.
Yeah, they had extra roofies.
So you know, the boys are about to serenade you. So
We'll
get
try our
your
best.
headphones.
Yeah.
Get your headphones ready. And a 1 and a 2 and a 3.
What do tigers dream of when they take a little tiger snooze? Do they dream of mauling zebras or Halle Berry in her Catwoman suit? And don't you worry your pretty striped head, we're gonna give you back to Tyson in your cozy tiger bed. And then we're gonna find our best friend Doug, and then we're gonna give him a best friend hug.
Doug, Doug, oh, Dougie, Doug.
But if he's getting murdered by crystal meth tweakers, well then we're shit out of luck. I think we did a good job. That was pretty
I
good.
mean, hey, we had fun with it anyway. I mean, are we going to release a single? Probably not.
Maybe.
Can I swing it back to a couple casting things really quick?
Sure.
Absolutely.
I guess I would say for the scene stealing supporting performance. So
Sure.
like the side characters we mentioned a bunch.
Tyson
I'll mention
or Epps.
we got Rob Riggle, Kang Jong, Heather Graham, Matt Walsh, Mike Epps, Brian Callen, Rachel Harris, and Cleo King I had listed. So who did you guys think of all of them would you like the most or think did the best?
Did you put Mike in there? Mike
Yeah, you said
Tyson.
Mike-
Okay,
No,
Mike
I
Tyson.
didn't have Mike. You're right. Mike
I
Tyson.
think Mike Tyson. I think his involvement in
That's a
this
good
movie
That's a good
really
one, yeah.
elevates it. So I'm going to say Mike.
I'm gonna go Rob Riggle, just because of the impact of that quote and the energy in which he delivers it. I mean, I don't know how many times I said to people like, "Not up in here." Oh,
Yeah, I think I'll go Rob Riggle too, and then if obviously you already chose him, but if I didn't say him, I think Ken Jeong was very important
Ken
to this
Jeong's
movie.
great. Yeah.
So.
See, I consider him more of not of a primary cast, but man, damn near close.
If I'm going with the second place, I'm going Brian Callen.
Well, I was
but
just
that's my
considering
boy.
like the main three, the primary.
I understand that.
Brian Callen would be
Or
my
actually,
second choice,
Alan's
definitely.
father. I fucking
Jeffrey Tambor is great. in
Tambor. I'd put him
anything-
right on par with fucking Tyson
Anything
because
he is in is fucking
he's
great.
so chill about everything. They come rolling back literally like 2 minutes on the clock, and he's like this. Like he doesn't freak out. He's like
Vegas.
like walks his daughter up there, and he's chill as a cucumber. Fucking love it.
Well, I think he also didn't see the car yet because the car then I'd be like
Beat to
I'd be
shit.
like, yeah, we're gonna
have a
fucking
separate
kill you.
conversation in a minute, but
Hey, you're gonna marry my daughter and then I'm gonna kill you. So we're gonna.
Yeah.
he loves this car more than he loves
What
me.
else you got?
honestly.
Well, I would just say like, I had like for like a recasting thing. Like I would never recast the people because they're
Whoa, yeah.
fantastic. But
But
in an
if-
alternate reality, let's just say,
All right.
or even so, these people, even if they weren't the main people, they could be, I think, like a cameo in it.
Okay.
Sure.
I like this.
past Todd Phillips people. Will Ferrell could be in this easily.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Vince Vaughn could be in this.
As cameo. roles,
Sean
that'd be
William Scott, because he had a great and old school cameo as the
Sure.
goat guy.
good. Yeah.
And he's in Road Trip, obviously.
Yep.
And then Luke Wilson, I think, or Owen Wilson would also be
Mm-hmm.
welcome additions. I was saying like that. I think again they could, if they really wanted to, they could have been an alternate four, or if they just wanted to have them as featured people in the movie, as like a casino dealer or whatever, a hotel bellhop, anything you name it,
Right.
whatever. I think.
Yeah,
it
they
could've-
did a good job though of interjecting these characters in the movie of just like, hey, you have 2 scenes and then you're out. I don't love when movies are like, hey, we're just gonna go and be like keep going back to the well of the same interaction 4 times in a row. It's like just get in and out, and that's why we love those scenes. I mean, you mentioned like 8 secondary characters that were like
absolutely.
they had 3 scenes, and you were like, I fucking remember that scene. Because
I have a
of
question. Could you, for Stu's girlfriend or fiance at the time, could you see Tina Fey doing a good job at that spot? That's
Sure.
I thought she did a great job too, obviously, and I think in real life she's
Rachel
probably a
Harris.
sweetheart. But I was like, Tina Fey could have been a drop in if you wanted, someone middle of the road,
I mean, I think Rachel Harris is the quintessential kind of bitchy character.
Yeah, she's good.
she does it very well in a lot of like.
Yeah.
She's
No,
almost
agreed.
unfortunately
Remember in
typecast
Curb,
or
she's-
pigeonholed
Yeah, you're right. She is.
a little bit,
You
but
want to hear a baby tan?
yeah, I don't see any recasting for this movie just because it's like, yes, you could see other people doing
yeah.
well in it. I
Again-
just think it's good as it is. You add in you adding in another scene would mean that you take another scene out in my mind, because 138 is a perfect amount for
Yeah.
a
Perfect.
comedy.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not actually recasting. It's just like it's just kind of
What
fun
if,
to
what
play
if,
what
yeah.
if. Yeah,
Sure.
like if you were play alternate universe.
Yeah, I think Vince Vaughn. I'm just gonna. Are you good on this cast stuff?
Yeah.
Vince Vaughn was kind of my guy of like the interchanging. What the fuck was the other for the switcheroo? You said the change around
Crossover.
Yeah, like Vince Vaughn in his villainous character of Starsky and Hutch, which was like the drug kingpin. I think it would have been cool to see him in that. Or I mean, the more obvious choice is him in Swingers.
Yeah.
Doing the fast talking guy,
Yeah.
kind of jumping in.
We already reviewed this one for, I'm not sure, I always mess up your thing, but a crossover or someone that
Crossover
cameoed
switcheroo.
would be Ocean's 11. You see George Clooney and maybe Matt Damon walk through like a scene, especially at Caesars or something like that, right behind if they're in the check-in, just as a passing glance, like, oh shit, and then you maybe see one other character from Ocean's 11. That'd be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, Bobby, you tend to like the crossover of a movie scene in another movie, which I also enjoy very much. Let me just say that. I think to me, I'm more keying on a character switching into or a group of characters switching into another movie. The scene or whatever is like, with Clooney and Damon and Brad Pitt or whatever, it's always going to be in that angle where like you see it sometimes where it's like, here's the scene going this way, and then the people are in like the background or like their backs to you. You're like, oh, that they do it a lot in like movies with sequels.
Well, like
Sorry, real quick. What is the Nicolas Cage movie where he's pretty much in Vegas going to drink himself to death with a hooker?
Leaving Las Vegas.
Okay, imagine that, if you will. But you have the doctor who actually had to like see Nicolas Cage at some point during the movie. Like that's another like little crossover. The one who talked to Phil, the one like a younger version of him. That'd be fun. Like, oh, this is the second time I've seen you with fucking, too many drugs in your system. Like, I had to pull you out of, like, a Narcan or something like that.
You could have had any of the people, like you said, from Ocean's 11 at the table with them. And one of
that would have been funny. Just a little drop in.
Like, I had, like, also, like, the movie 21. Any of them could have been at the table. Obviously, Rain Man, they directly homage that.
Yeah.
So we said Todd Phillips I'm pretty sure is the same guy in Old School and this, the gangbang guy.
Yeah.
You mentioned Swingers. I had that written down. I thought at the end when they have the wedding, it'd be funny if Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn were their characters from Wedding Crashers, and they crash the wedding at the end. That could have been funny.
At the the best little chapel, that'd be hilarious.
Also, I think they could have added again Sean William Scott's character from Old School to help them get the tiger, like something with the tiger because they couldn't. They had
the Wrangler.
Yeah, like I think it'd been funny. So that I had like kind of those are for the crossover. I thought that'd been interesting. Okay. And then as far as the spin-off prequel sequel, which is rolling into that.
Sequels.
I mean, this is an obvious one. Like, obviously, the whole point of the movie is they don't remember what happened, and we do get to see at the end. But I would love a movie where we did see what happened, because that looked like a fun movie as well. All the pictures,
all the
you could literally do a whole movie where you actually do what happened. Like, I love especially the scene where they go to Tyson's and. Alan's pissing in the pool and he smiles at the camera and they're watching it, and then
Stu takes the hit off the thing.
Phil's getting the tiger in the police car. He's like, "Hey, look, I'm cooking the tiger."
I've never seen such a regal creature. Yeah.
He's and then he's immediately humping the tiger in the video. It's so fucking funny.
I'm curious, definitely piggybacking off that, to see what is the transition. How do you go from going and gabbling on craps to then they go to the strip club, they meet the waitress, then they're getting married, then they're and then they're in Tyson's yard. I don't know how they do these.
Who
certain
storyboarded that? That's pretty incredible.
They at the ER at some point.
They have a shotgun.
This is why these
steal
guys
the cop car.
I love that picture of them with the shotgun.
I mean, Carrot Top and Wayne
Newton.
You go get there.
I almost said Don King for a second.
And Don Johnson. Don Johnson is there somewhere?
I love Don Johnson.
Fucking
in this movie.
Don
That'd be
Johnson.
great.
Crossover. Don Johnson's in this movie.
Fucking sweet.
I agree with you. That would be a cool one. I enjoy the idea of
I got one for
them
prequel.
As a young college group, how they kind of came together to be good friends.
That was my prequel.
But the other side of it has been that they, to me, ruined the franchise by doing the same movie 2 times in a row.
Pump the brakes. I don't think it ruined it.
I'm going to split the hairs here. I'm going to split the difference. I think that the sequels are not good. I think I like the third one more than the second one because at least it's a little different. The second one's literally the same thing, but
in Bangkok.
It's worse. I don't even.
You're right. The third one, I
third
think
one at least
has
is
a little more depth.
It's they robbed them unknowingly.
Marshall, yeah.
And then they're having to make up the debt. It's okay, at least they trying something. When I saw that, I was not upset by it. I'm it's not as good as the first one, but I didn't hate it like the second one. I haven't seen it.
I enjoyed the third one better than the second. You're right. I did.
But I haven't seen it since then. But I mean, I don't think the second one I remember just hating, going to the theater and being what
it was
is
a copy paste. It was a copy paste.
And it's a bad copy paste, a less funny, I don't know.
We're doing the same gags and blah, blah. The sequels, though, to me, again, they kind of ruined where it's this movie was so good, and then the next two were I could tell, this is a money grab so wholeheartedly that it's you didn't even try and do the same gags but do them better in the second one, and then people will be hey, I get it. Okay, we're trying to go down this lane. I didn't even watch the third one. Second one
Really?
was bad enough. That
Oh man, watch
I
the third. Third one's
basically-
at least decent.
Basically made it through and was like, okay,
Yeah,
I don't
dude,
have to watch that.
Third
shit
third
anymore.
one's not as bad. It's not. I'm not gonna say it's like good necessarily, but it's okay.
I think it revives the second one a little bit.
I would also just put the Doug story. I would kind of be interested to see what happened to Doug, but like you got to make it more interesting. You can't just throw him on a roof and go like, okay, that was the story. So I would think of like just something
Are we doing
else
picky nits now?
doing. Well, again, we're finishing it up, but
Apologies.
and then is Brian Schottenheimer is also related to Marty Schottenheimer.
Yep.
I
Figured that.
assume so.
So yeah, I was just about done with that. So now we can move to picky nits.
All right, so first off, he's not going to be on the roof for a period of 48 hours or 36 hours. Let's just call it that. I would find some way or another to destroy some panel or something to get someone's attention outside of throwing the mattress. So that is A. And then B, when the Escalade crushes into an older Mercedes, which has a steel frame, like, yeah, the Mercedes is going to be fucked up, but that whole, they backed out that Cadillac Escalade, not an ounce of damage to the front end. Like, no, your front end would be totally fucked. So that was one of those things, like, didn't quite, land for me, but like I said, this is comedy. Here's me trying to be on the practical side of things. Yeah. Those are just some items that I was just like,
Yeah,
that didn't check.
I go with there's cameras all over Vegas, so
that's true.
I think if you go to a hotel and you're like, hey, I don't know what happened to my friend, like this might be a missing person, I bet you they might be like, yeah, we can fucking look at this, or go to the police, as kind of a other option, I guess, that is not utilized, where it's like, if your friend's missing in Vegas and you're like, I don't know where he's at, like he could be dead in a corpse.
You're right. There's cameras
ditch
everywhere.
getting butt fucked by a
You know what's funny about
zombie.
this? If they would have just sat around for an all of like 5 to 10 more minutes, the stripper chick would come back with coffee and kind of give them a heads up of, hey, this is what I remember, and I think they'd be like 1,000 steps, forward.
I mean, again, that's the logic side taking over. Obviously, it would not make for a great movie, but
Right, obviously.
I don't see how you're ever trusting Alan to make drinks, and
Ever again, yeah.
well, no, just in general to fucking be like, hey, this guy's making cocktails over here or whatever, and you're like, all right, I'm just gonna take what there's like no questioning of it. Like they just were like, oh, Jaeger, cool. I'm like, I don't fucking know this guy.
I wouldn't.
Like,
I
he's
mean-
a little off to
Guys,
begin with. I'm
you
like,
saw him with the bottle, so you probably didn't think of it.
It's Doug's brother-in-law, I guess. Like, whatever.
Dude, you're saying you're
But-
not going to take the shot? I would.
I'm saying
Yeah.
I would question it a little bit more because he's a little off. Like, like he's just like, this is a weird guy.
Well, he did drink it himself as well. I mean, I get what you're saying.
I'm not saying that like you wouldn't do the shot, but I think there would be a little bit more of like, oh, what is this? And then, okay, all right, I'll do it. And then you kind of do it. And again, obviously, I haven't done that drug, Rufinol, but I would assume that there's got to be something to, like, at a certain point, you go like, whoa, shit's going on. Like, it's not just like a normal, hey, I'm just
Dude,
messed
like
up
I said,
type of
you
night.
don't remember, so I understand that as a
Could
key.
be.
But the reality is, Alan, when he falls asleep in the craps table, or if he lays there, he's getting thrown out into the alley. But I guess
Yeah. A lot of the Vegas
the
stuff is
reality of
like-
this thing is, though, they could have been thrown out in the alley and then maybe come back too. But honestly, with roofies in your system, guess what? You're probably going to be immobile by like 12 o'clock 1. Like, there's no way they're
I don't
making
know,
it.
but the Vegas stuff is definitely important. Like, he's in the fountain. You're absolutely going to get
Getting
thrown
arrested,
out right
yeah.
away. The mattress getting thrown off the roof, I'm like, how do you not trigger that to be like, oh, we were
Alan
on the
mentioned
roof?
it. See, Alan was, I think, the most. He's like, hey, that's he didn't have a mattress in his room. Hey, doesn't that look like Phil's mattress? And
Mm-hmm.
if they would have took 2 seconds to like, hey, we can't throw something out the window, they would have been like, all right, what's the possible?
Mm-hmm. I just think
conclusion?
that was like a real big clue that I'm like, I would kind of go to like, oh, fuck the roof.
But no, the reality is though, a cop car just pulled up, so I think
Mm-hmm.
that took their attention away. Like, this is not a Mercedes,
Here you
So
go,
they had to-
officers. All right, everybody
Oh shit! Everyone be cool. Be cool. I think it's cool that it's a cop car. Thank you, Alan.
Does anybody know why Phil says he goes in the interrogation room? He's like, I think we can work out. Oh, good sneezes on the pod. Nice, bless your soul.
Thank you.
But he's like, I think we can work out some kind of deal. Discreetly, of course, ma'am.
That's bribing an officer.
I never know why he goes to her specifically to say, discreetly, of course, ma'am. Like, he's like making it a point. I don't understand. Does anybody get why he would point her out and go, of course, ma'am? Like, it's going to be discreet.
Maybe he thinks if he gets her on his side, she'll convince Rob Riggle. I don't know.
That's fair.
Maybe. You never. Sorry. It was again also on the logic thing. You steal a cop car, you're fucked. Like, you are fucking so in jail.
That part was hilarious. They're just like driving around in a cop car.
Especially if the cop car comes back with damage.
Like,
I'm just saying, in general, having a cop car, like stealing a cop car, you're not like, oh, let's get out of it with taser duty. You're like, you're in jail for
sure
months. Right.
I just like how they're like waiting in traffic and they're like, oh wait, we're in a cop car. Fuck it. Let me turn the siren on and go on the
Hops up
sidewalk.
on that.
That's exactly what you would do. Like, fuck it.
Yeah.
I love it. I would have done the same thing. Fuck
Does
it.
anybody know who uses who used the condom in the car?
Probably Alan.
They
maybe?
like grab the
Yeah.
condom. And they're like, oh, snakeskin, and he's like, oh my god, that's a used condom, dude. Ugh.
Oh god, I got semen on me.
And they get. We didn't even mention the scene.
Well,
Getting
Or
the
Stu.
tiger back
Stu
to
might have
Tyson's.
banged his wife.
Could be. But Stu getting the tiger, them getting the tiger back to Tyson's
Fucking
in the
hilarious.
car,
Oh my God, it's
and
so
it wakes
funny.
up and it
It's
starts scratching
Phil.
everything and ripping everything out.
Yeah.
So fucking good.
And they're pushing it back. And it's like growling at them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm afraid, Alan. We need you to steer. I need you to shine right now, buddy.
Yeah,
It's your time to shine, Alan. Okay.
Let's see what else I got. I think I am good. I just love a good Vegas flick for sure. I think they're fucking great. Go ahead.
What's everyone's favorite photo from the camera roll at the end? Or a couple of them, if you have a couple. Like,
I think him punching out Wayne Noon is fucking hilarious.
I think him getting his dick sucked in the elevator by that
I
old
know
lady is hilarious.
Yeah, it's a great one.
And then also
Or Phil about to punch Mike Tyson, who's asleep.
It is asleep. Yeah.
him with the Alan with the shotgun at
like
night, and
that,
he's smiling
With the sunglasses on,
yeah,
is
and he's
so
shooting
great.
it. And then also Phil in the hospital room, and he's like, or whatever.
He's got like a
in the
bottle of
back.
Jack. Or
Yeah, he's
something
the
like
Jack. It's so funny.
I would go when Alan is sitting next to the old woman at the slot and he's doing one of these first
Yeah.
where he's just looking, and then they do like a nice photo where they're just like, hey.
It's so
It's
fun.
so great. I'm on the Carrot Top Wayne Newton train. Just those
Whoa.
two cameos back to back are just so fucking like, you're like, oh shit, that's crazy.
Oh, Stu pulling his tooth out is great too.
Oh
Yeah, his
god,
mouth's full of blood.
so much blood in them. Oh god, that one's rough. to
Alan,
watch.
I love that. How did this happen? Alan bet you that you weren't good enough dentist to pull out your own tooth. No?
Yeah, that makes
That
sense.
checks.
Let's see. Let me rack my brain. Let me see if there's anything
I
else.
can't think of any other one. That was kind of.
There's just other scenes or other pictures of
Oh,
them with like other bachelorette party
yeah.
girls. and
Alan's
stuff.
like swimming
Oh,
in
the
the.
stripper where, or no, he's getting his belly button pierced. That was funny as
Yeah.
hell.
Oh yeah, Alan's like in the fountain, like posing.
yeah,
one
found at the
point or
bar,
whatever.
not the Bellagio. I don't know where the Caesars maybe.
Caesars, yeah.
Yeah, I mean those camera rolls are. That's again something that's so fucking crucial.
I think
to
we
the
all
film.
agree too.
That
like-
added so much flavor to the film.
I
too.
think we all agree like a movie with an excellent end credits scene, like bloopers or
Yeah.
camera roll or just something at the end is always just a great touch to a great movie. Like just adds on like the cherry on top.
Yeah.
You know?
That's it. Hangover, baby. 100 episode. That was great.
All right. Well, we're gonna do the logical ending of it, which is the rating and the.
Well, he is
I don't know, Bobby. You keep
talking-
rushing it along, man. We got a order of operations.
I know
here,
I'm
buddy.
talking mad shit.
He
I
is.
don't mean to.
What was his rating? There's an order of operation.
Yeah.
We got to give it a rating so we
Standard
can,
operating
It is
procedure.
100 episodes.
We
I
can
mean.
This is.
complete
You're right.
it.
No, I apologize.
we can complete it, and then we're never gonna review Hangover again. We're never
I
gonna
know, that's
review
sad.
Rush Hour again. We're never gonna review
I
Maltese
can't believe
Falcon
you've never
again.
at least seen the third one. That blows my mind.
Yeah, it's garbage. Don't see it. So I'll save you an
I
hour
get
and
watch
45
the
minutes.
third one. It's okay.
Watch the third one.
Garbage.
You haven't even seen it. I thought you said.
Seen enough of it.
What is that?
Terrible.
Yeah.
Moving on. All right. Ranking. Stream it. Rate it. Stream it. Own it. Skip it.
I'll start. Stream this thing. I love this movie. It is, I think, bar none, top 5 in my comedies. That if I'm just trying to get a good laugh on, throw on The Hangover, set, done. I would rank this thing at 9.7. I really think it puts it fucking near perfection in terms of comedic drop-ins, comedic just presence across. I was never bored. It was always funny. Music track was incredible. The acting is incredible. The cast is incredible. Just, I love this movie. I could watch it front to back and start it right again, and it wouldn't even bother me in any way. So that's me.
And you said you're gonna stream it.
No, I'd own it. I'd own it.
Oh, okay. You did say stream.
Sorry, own it. But
I was like, you said stream it.
You could
and then
stream
said,
it now on HBO Go.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
I meant to say that, but own it for sure. It's great.
You dude, you said everything. You were like 9.7.
I know. I saw your face too. I was like, we're just clocking this. I also clocked it.
Clocking. Sorry. It's
top 5 comedies of all time. Stream that shit.
No, it's streaming right now on HBO. Sorry,
I got you. No, you're good, man.
Right over my head.
I just want to make sure we were on the same wave.
No,
if
you're
you were
right.
gonna go stream it, we would have had some words. I think this is definitely a no. This is a quintessential comedy in a quintessential comedy time that 2000s into like the maybe you even get a stretch from like 98 to 2010, 2011. Like those are the years where, again, there's just so many good comedies turned out. This is one of them. I mean, I got to go with it's got to be a 9.9.
Woo!
Yeah. I mean, this is just one that, again, I will flip on whenever.
You can pick it up whenever, too.
I will. It's tough to watch sometimes on TV. It was on TV for a long time, and I was like,
you're losing
it's
a lot of
good,
scenes.
but you're losing a lot of where the real comedy gold is. A lot of the quotes that use profanity, when those are eliminated, you're like, ugh. And then I also I was listening to a Biggie Smalls song today, Big Papa, and I was like listening to the radio edit, and I'm like, this song sucks 15 times harder on the radio edit.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with movies. Like,
right.
You get that edit for TV, it's just like, oh, you mother sucker. It's like, oh, okay.
Come on.
It's terrible. But 9.9, own it. You gotta own it. I own it. Smart shit.
Absolutely own. I do also own it. I'm gonna go 9.4.
I dig it.
Because, well, I have other ones that I like around the same score I remember giving, like Rush Hour and like I think like Big Daddy or something. And it's hard for like though. I mean, because I think there are still this is definitely one of the funniest movies, but like there are a lot of good funny movies as well that I think I turn to more. So, but I love The Hangover. This is an all-timer classic. Zach Galifianakis makes the movie.
He really does. And I'm not saying, was he a no-name actor going into that?
I mean, we said before he was an out cold, but he wasn't really that well known. I think this is also
This is his breakout.
Bradley Cooper's breakout movie. I think people like knew of him, and he was like, "Oh, it's the guy from Wedding Crashers," or "Oh, he's an alias," or I remember him being a Nip Tuck for one season.
Oh, that's right, he was.
So like when he was like in The Hangover, I think he finally became like Bradley Cooper. And it's kind of weird, a little weird watching it now because like he became like more of a serious actor. He doesn't do comedy as much. He can obviously, but it's kind of crazy to think like that guy's like like an Oscar winner or nominee, like and he's in The Hangover, and he does such a great job. He's fantastic.
I agree.
So, yeah, fantastic movie. Great choice for the 100th. I think very fitting for your guys' weekend you just had, and just one that we all agree that we would gladly have picked.
I think again, being it a community pick, it makes it right for the 100th. So
right.
Again, man, we got the next.
Yeah, so should I tease the next?
Yeah, so let's get back on track with the movie picks individually. We're gonna still keep the album kind of on the back burner while we're doing fantasy.
Football takes precedence
for that first segment. So again, we'll still do movie reviews, but again, it'll be individual picks going forward.
Yeah, all right. So I think it's my choice.
It is.
Yeah, it should be after me.
So we've been going comedy lately, so I'm gonna go oppo. I'm gonna go a little more serious.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do Hell or High Water.
Who is in
Love
who's
that.
the titular?
That is Chris Pine and Ben Foster and Jeff Bridges.
Okay, hell
You're
yeah,
gonna
man.
love the
It's
shit
a
out of
great
this one.
Well, I don't even want to say it.
Let's
Never
go.
seen
No, good pick.
I don't
Never
want to
seen
spoil it.
it,
I don't want
so-
you to go into it fresh. I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah,
It's
let's
awesome.
figure. Let's see. Let's do it. Yeah,
It's fantastic. It's a
Words.
fantastic movie.
Words.
yeah. I haven't seen it.
Came
but
out about
I-
10 years ago.
I've seen the trailer for it and all that stuff, so it looks good.
Ben Foster is fantastic.
Yeah, incredible.
Hell yeah!
All right.
I'm excited. The 100th episode in the books.
Check it.
We got more shit coming to you. There's new logos out, thumbnails, clips.
We're gonna get merch eventually
this
for
shit.
our group.
I
yeah.
mean, everything is popping off here. We're on to 101. Let's fucking do it, boys.
Yeah, let's get
Go
to
Dalmatian
our
stuff,
next
yeah.
our next marker is 150, right? We'll
Yeah.
do another big one planned for that. I'm sure. I think Woj said he had an idea for 150 or whatever. I believe you mentioned something. So.
Yeah, definitely. We got some shit in the
the
hopper.
All right, yeah, let's do it.
All right,
we got
Journeyman, you want to count us out?
3, 2, 1.
break.
Journeyman, we will ride again.
I like that. I can also mix it up and just go, latest on the men, Jay.
Journeyman Lounge listeners, we will see you then, and we will see you another time.
Yeah.
I mean, we could just keep going. We can say, go fuck yourself, San Diego.
We appreciate you if you're listening this long. So,
If you're listening this long, also know that this fucking game was in a weather delay for
Yeah.
like an hour. So like
We're
we're
trying to
about to
watch
just
the
watch
third
the
quarter.
last fourth quarter.
I'm kind of
here.
excited now. We get to just pay attention to the game.
Well,
We're
I
just
got to
gonna-
get going
Oh,
soon.
bye,
I got to
yeah,
drive
yeah,
home.
That's right.
Again, we'll just wave and say, bye, buddy.
Stick with
Hope
us.
you find your dad.
I love
I
you
don't know,
guys.
man.
All right.
All right, peace out. 100th episode.
Woj will edit it.
I don't know. Leave it all in.